Good evening, civilians! The Night Watch has arrived to protect you from what lurks in the dark. Welcome to Session 4 of our Hunter the Vigil story, Cold Cases, Forsaken Spaces. Our cast full of hunters and one lost changeling are here, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Tell us who you are, how people can find you online, and who you're playing tonight.
Oh, that's right. I'm first now. Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. And tonight I will be playing Furio Quinn, the half-vampire.
Hi there. I'm Changeling Ever. You can call me Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Reese, the Changeling from the Winter Courts, who's currently scared out of his wits. The end.
I am Patrick, Patty Shakes everywhere on the internet, and tonight I play Baptiste Fontaine, the Voodoo Daddy.
That's you, Tim. Devin is always last.
Oh, Devin is last. Always. That's a hard gig. I am Tim. You can find me on the internet at Othellos, and I am playing Isaac tonight. Brand new to this. You'll find out more about him later.
And I am Eldritch Echoes online.
Hey, I'm not that last.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you can have it.
I'm Devin. You can find me online at Sort of Sullied, and I will be playing Kyle, not Reese, the psychic pain in the head.
Okay, now that you know who we are, shameless plug time. Please remember to follow us on Twitch at Orpal Tales. Follow the Onyx Path on Twitch, right here. Like and subscribe. Leave comments. When we aren't on the Onyx Path channel uploading the Vigil, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch as Orpal Tales, and on our website, orpaltales.com. There's a link on our website to join Discord. Come hang out. Talk about horror and high adventure. And lastly, if you'd like to sub to Onyx Path of Orpal Tales on Twitch, this is September, meaning there are lots of discounts you can check out. Special thank you tonight to Onyx Path Publishing for always being awesome to the people who play their games, and to Astral Tabletop for providing the virtual tabletop we use to roll bones and play our soundtracks. And last but not least, as always, thanks to my brother at N8Mid for an endless list of custom character sheets for all virtual formats. Alright, and now, bringing you a recap from last session, I'll give you Patty.
Alright, Session 3, what happened? Well, the hunters recovered from the shockwave and realized their worst fear is true. Macintosh is truly, as T.I. would say, dead and gone. They all took a moment to grieve, but knew the danger was not over, and proceeded to investigate the church. Kyle went around back while Furio broke down the front door. Kyle, with fierce determination and avoiding to look down, and just all the while basically keeping his eyes closed, was able to get to the door relatively unscathed. Once the door was busted down the front, Furio was set upon by chains, and when Baptiste tried to help, he too was binded. Reese watched in amusement and played with a katana while they finally broke free. Baptiste was then able to perform an expulsion and summon the Loa Ogun and rid the church of all the ghosts inside of it. Kyle then burned away some evil, quote, hungry grass, while Baptiste made a poultice to heal his wounds and didn't share. Our hunters then stepped inside the church and split into two groups, because splitting the group is always the right way to do it. Furio and Reese went to the pastor's office and dug around and found the pastor's journal after Reese had to give up some more secrets about the Fae. The details of that journal talked about how the pastor started as a con man who was going to grift the locals, but then, quote, God actually spoke to him through an angel. This angel would come to him every night and talk, and talk, and talk, and talk, and talk. He went on to say he needed to find the right people with the right skills. He had to complete a, quote, great work, which was to be a small construction in God's great machine. It was to be built in Chicago. Baptiste and Kyle dug around the pulpit in the worship room, and while the unholy symbols tilted them, they found a bunch of recruitment pamphlets and a secret record book that held the names of citizens of Chicago that were hired by the church/cult and paid extremely well to do accounting, politics, and craftsmanship jobs. It also seems like people were never sent together to the same places to avoid the sharing of knowledge. The hunters finally said their goodbyes to the church and headed back to town in their hotel. Baptiste gathered the group and attempted a seance to contact Macintosh and bid him a proper goodbye, but was unsuccessful. Kyle was finally able to learn something about Reese, and all it cost was drinking some alligator milk. The next morning, the hunters got breakfast and convinced Reese that the next step they should take in the investigation was to go to his house. Upon arrival, Reese was set upon by his mother and father, who were beyond excited and happy to see him. Everyone was invited in for some lovely tea, lemonade, and cookies. Reese tried to dodge as many questions as possible and even made a play that he wasn't their child, but was unsuccessful. It wasn't long before the quote cookies kicked in and Baptiste was able to see the parents for what they were, fetches. Everyone tried to get up and get the hell out, but it was too late. The hunters were in the hedge and things were taking a turn for the glamorous.
And now with that out of the way, it's time to go hunt some monsters. Who needs aspirations?
Me.
I added a new one because of last time, learning something new about Reese. And this time I have a short aspiration that I'm pretty sure is going to happen pretty quick. I'm going to burn the hedge.
Oh.
Okay.
Great idea. Great idea.
No,
Tim
I've
needs-
still got all mine in touch.
I need.
Tact. Touch,
Tim needs
tact,
3. He
tactile.
needs 2 long, 1 long and 2 short. Help the
Oh.
new guy out.
Oh boy.
Escape the hedge should be the
Yeah, that's
first
gonna be
one.
number 1. Escape the hedge.
That has to be short. Long term has to be
Yeah.
difficult.
Long term would have to be get back to my conspiracy with the information I had from prior to being in the hedge.
Nope, that would count as short. You won't
That
be
really?
in the hedge for very long.
Oh, well, all right. Well, crap.
All you need to do that's a Wi-Fi connection.
Fair.
Figure out what happened to your old partner.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to go with that one. Figure out what happened to my partner. I forgot about him. It's just the foil.
You could go with Sean's tried and true, punch a bad guy.
And yes, definitely hit something.
Find out what happened to your partner would be a long-term aspiration, but it's unlikely to be fulfilled in the span of this story.
Ooh.
That's for a future arc.
Well, all right. Well, my short thing hit something not human. It's gonna be my other short one.
That works.
And all right, well, I guess
You
we're not gonna
hit
fight.
me.
Hey now.
Still counts.
Don't spoil things. Well, I haven't really met anyone yet. So.
I need 2 short because I both used my sword for a mundane task and gave an order that was not followed last week.
You really had to work for that second one.
I really did. I don't know a lot about the hedge, so
This is not going to be a long-term thing, so unless you want one of your short terms to specifically relate to it, none of them have to. You'll be here for however long it takes you to win the fight.
okay. What about
Unless you choose to
Tyler-
stay longer, I should cap that.
so Tyler, question. Contacting the prince, is that like a really, really hard thing to do?
Contacting him or her? No.
Yeah.
Getting a face-to-face meeting? Depends, probably.
Okay.
Definitely not a long term, though. Not that hard.
Okay.
All right. Well, how about my long-term B? Find out what the connection is between the Gray Men and the Hedge. Since that's how I got here. That no one knows about.
Okay, write that down.
All right.
The tinfoil hat just makes me so happy.
So you putting that down as a short, Steve?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
get a message. I want to get a message to the prince.
Okay. What was the other one? I might have missed it.
I haven't said it yet, guys. Help me
Okay.
out here. Furio. You guys know Furio's character. What should I have for a short aspiration?
Fight something.
Sword aspiration.
Re-leather your sword.
Don't
There
lose. Oh, I was gonna say don't lose track of Reese.
Don't lose your sword.
Rewrap my sword.
Baptiste, top of hat. What about you?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
You can go back to showing us the top of your hat now.
You should at least put a smiley face up there or something. That'd be great.
Put googly eyes on the top of the rim.
Do it.
Okay, now that we have aspirations set, let's see how many of you we can kill.
Oh my.
Well, if we really want to try hard.
Roll initiative!
Oh, right off the
Oh.
bat. Whoa.
Oh yeah, you got yanked into the hedge and the hunter came bursting through the wall when we stopped the last session.
The hunter.
The wild hunter.
The Wild Hunt.
The writer.
yes, yes,
the
I
writer of
remember
the
now.
Wild Hunt. Yeah.
I remember now. Yep. Okay.
Just one though.
Ouch. That's not great for me.
It's correct. Just one.
Just one. Just.
Right.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. Oh, right. I didn't clear it.
Oh,
Okay. So. Isaac only ever rolled once. Kyle, what'd you get for initiative?
I rolled a 8.
Furio.
7.
Reese.
10.
Tell me the monster.
I deleted the wrong one for Reese. I am smart. Let's fix that. Baptiste.
6.
Ah, let's see what happened. Boy, whatever initiative was still in here, you all did a lot better. Okay.
I don't know about everybody else, but I rolled a 3. So, I mean, I rolled great for me.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I also rolled 2.
See, I rolled better than half the party. That's how I know I rolled well.
I got an 8.
Lots of bad guys. Okay.
don't like that sound.
So we've been sucked into the hedge. There's a wild hunter man coming to stab us in the face hole. I don't know what any of this means because I'm just a poor vampire boy from Chicago. And
Took the midnight train.
take the midnight train going anywhere. Except
Wild.
out of the hedge.
So to recap, especially for anyone in the audience who doesn't know, you are in your parents' house, which is a 2-story, average northern Michigan house, Midwestern, gable roof. Upstairs has the bedrooms and a bathroom. The downstairs has the other rooms. A porch, a living room, a dining room, a den, a bathroom, kitchen, and a utility room. You are all in the living room, which is typically the first room you would enter into from the front door. The Wild Huntsman did not come in through the front door. He came in through the side wall. Behind you would be the kitchen, the dining room, and the laundry room. In front of you would be into the hedge. And then the stairs are also behind you in a hallway. So, when he comes bursting through the wall, he has spectacle glasses, super epic British late 1600s mustache, or maybe early 1800s. I can't decide which I like better. He's wearing all blue and black British uniform with the round hat, like they would wear when they were in the jungle. Grim.
Pith helmet?
Pith helmet, yeah.
Thank you. Yep. And an outfit made entirely of cotton and somehow completely clean, even though he's been outside. Epic boots with spurs.
Are we fighting the bad guy dad from Jumanji?
That's what I was thinking the entire time.
Oh my god.
We're fighting Van Pelt.
My god.
One of his eyes is an emerald, one of his eyes is a ruby. And his skin is oddly hard looking. It looks like it's not squishy like skin should be. Not ceramic, but also not soft and pliable. The color's weird too, and you can't figure out why the color's weird. It's just weird. He's got a big old style load from the top hunting rifle across his back. A big old knife. A riding crop and a whip. And he bursts through the wall and enters the room like this, and in his hand he's got a doll. It's about this tall. The doll is made out of red fabric, and it has red hair made out of yarn. And it has 2 little red button eyes, and a very, very ruby red smile. And he looks at all of you, and he looks at the fetches, and they nod, and tosses it on the floor, and it lands on its feet, and it turns its head and looks at you jerkily. And then he looks across all of you, he locks eyes with Reese and says, Oh, not killing this one. This one's coming back with me. He looks at the doll and says,
No, thank you.
Looks at the doll and says, Red Rita, don't kill that one. The doll's smile turns into a frown. It doesn't move, it just smile, then it's a frown, no in between. Hold on one moment.
I your invitation, but I'm gonna have to turn you down.
Look, I don't know exactly quite what it is you've got going on, but the changeling comes with me.
He doesn't say anything to you, he just looks at you, and his look is very much like, poor petty thing. Then he pulls out his horn and blows on it. And an endless flock of ravens and crows just keeps pouring through the hole and pouring through the hole and pouring through the hole until the entire room is full of ravens and you can't even see the hand in front of your face. They're whipping around you. It's hard to breathe. They're slashing your face as they go around.
I don't remember if I lit myself on fire last
Nope.
game or not. Okay. I want to do that when I can.
Yeah, I'm ready to stab this guy.
And you may all roll defense.
Defense isn't dodge, or isn't it stamina?
I'm still getting things open that closed on me when I was doing the intro. Defense is a... nope. I'm calling you wrong. I'm crossing the streams again. Defense is a static.
Yeah, defense is a static number in this game.
Anybody have more than 2?
I have 3.
I have a 6 defense.
Where am I?
For real?
It's on the right side by your health,
5.
going down until you get to where your beats are. It's 2 above it.
Oh. Jeez, as familiar as I am with this game more than any others, I'm kind of surprised I blanked on that. 2.
Okay. You take 2 levels of damage. Reese. Take 2 levels of damage, Tim. You take 2 levels of damage, Fontaine. You take 1, Kyle. You take none, Stabby Guy. Fair. I almost called you Fabio. I thought I'd go with Stabby Guy this week. Furio, you take none.
Oh,
You all have a difficult terrain tilt in the form of not being able to see the hand in front of your face and moving through the crows is hard as hell. This tilt
Crap.
subtracts 1 dice from all pools from every action.
Don't like that.
You say 2 levels of damage? Do you mean like
2 boxes, not 2 dots.
Oh.
Bruised. This is
Bruised, yeah.
this
That's what I was
is
gonna
this is
ask.
bruising. This is bashing damage. It's bruised.
Okay, so 2 bash.
2 of the green two
Yeah.
of the green dots.
Okay.
Ow.
Isaac,
Yes.
you can make your grand entrance now through the crows, even though they're not going to see your grand entrance. They might hear it.
Oh god, it's another enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gonna come crashing through the crows. Who's dead? Just stand there, waiting.
You
my head
can
clicking
see
around.
crows, and you can see the outlines of people through the crows. No one answers you because they don't know who you are.
Who's
Kill
that?
it.
There's more?
Oh god, there's more in here.
Oh god, another person needs to get stabbed. I mean,
No,
wait.
no, not the face.
So the thigh?
It's-
Preferably nowhere. Don't stab.
It's like slicing
Are you gonna
it
do
and-
anything with
and
your action?
engrave it.
I'm gonna try and get through the crows if I can and see what the shapes are carefully without getting stabbed or bitten or punched.
That room is also full of crows.
Oh hell. God, I'm eating crow here. There's nothing around me that I can try and block off the crows with just to try and deflect them.
I don't know. You got any cool powers that would let you take care of the crows?
Let's see. I have a whole lot of stuff. Where is... What is it? Let me see.
It's too quiet. Ever, we need a pun.
My god.
There's some murder in
On
here.
demand puns are so hard.
There's a murder happening.
So I definitely asked this this solo rider from the hunt, you know, what his name is, and he says it's Crow Buddy's business.
Nice. Well
Oh
done.
god.
I know that pun honestly, for off the cuff, it's really nothing to squawk at.
God damn it. I'm telling you guys, this game is going to the birds.
Oh!
I saw the little twitch in his face before he said it.
What the flock are you talking about?
So just so that everybody understands. So the four of us who were here last week, we're on one side of the room, and these crows are all flying at us and smacking us in the face and doing all of these things. Tim's character, who we've not met yet, is on the other side of the room. You can kind of see our shape, but we can't really see him at all, correct?
He's not even in the house yet.
I'm outside still.
He popped out from outside, and some random voice said...
I just come crashing out of a bush, and there's just crows in my face. Attempted murder.
And said something like, "Who still needs killed?" And you're probably all like, "Oh, good, more backup for the bad guys."
Okay.
Let's see. There's so much stuff.
Until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Would you like to delay your turn so you can check all your powers?
Yes, because I have a lot to scroll through. I have a lot to read.
Okay.
So many.
Reese.
All right. Dang it, I don't have knuckles to crack right now. So, Reese is going to attempt to get rid of some of these crows with... Switch my page. So, I've got defensive dreamscaping, which is basically if I'm in the hedge and in combat, I can maneuver it however I want. I've got 2 dots in it. So I was thinking, maybe I could make some of the hedge, like the thorns and stuff, come to life and snatch the birds out of the air and eat them. I mean, I don't want to eat them, but if the plants want...
If we can do that, that will be contested, because he's using a similar power.
Oh, this jerk.
Let's do Resolve plus Supernatural Tolerance, which for you is Glamour.
Okay. Resolve plus Glamour. Okay, so how am I gonna...
You rolled poorly.
Add
Do
it as
I-
bonus dice.
Oh, bonus dice. Okay, thank you. How do I do that?
Top right corner.
Thank you. 2, 3. 6 bonus dice for that then. Alright, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh, that didn't work. Cooperate.
Yep, you win. He did not roll nearly as well as that.
Yeah.
You're not able to fully disperse them in one turn, but they do clear enough that you can... It's like being in Twilight. You can see, but everything's all shadowy and has cover. Twilight made of feathers.
Oh, interesting. So, yeah, these branches of the hedge reach out and pluck crows out of the sky as this power is activated, and you just see crows going ha ha and feathers going poof whenever they're grabbed, and they get either crushed or devoured somehow by the vines themselves that make up the hedge.
Kyle.
I'm going to flame on. Oh crap!
You're still
I just got
adjacent to your
sued.
party members right now.
All right, then I'm going to get up and go towards where the two, to my knowledge, where the two fetches were.
Okay, you move through the crows and the thorns.
And flame on as I'm just far enough away from my party that I'm not going to burn them.
You do not get... You get shredded and raked and stabbed and shoved, but none of it actually making you lose health levels this turn, but it hurts like hell.
Okay.
Okay, you activate your fire aura. As soon as you do, purple dancing flames shoot out from you, and they have little faces, like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they dance around on you. And they laugh. Some of them jump off of you and rush outside into the hedge. Others get in your hair and set your hair on fire, like actually set your hair on fire. Others leap across the room and try to set other people on fire.
Okay. Does it light the hedge on fire?
Can't see that far yet. You're still in the house.
Right.
Some of them jumped outside, though, so maybe.
Whole entire place is gonna burn down. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Do it again.
Yurio!
By the way, do you guys have any Advil?
No. Okay. I would like to try to just squint my eyes, do as much as possible, taking swipes at the crows, kind of like, can I see the shape of the huntsman?
Swipe with your hands?
Like, like, kind of like trying to get crows out of my face and like go like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see which one is him at this point, because Reese is clearing the obstacle. At this point, it's gone from blinding you to just difficult terrain and limited vision, but you can see him.
Okay. So even though I successfully kind of dodged everything, I want to start like getting pecked and hit by the
Yeah, you still are. It's shredding your clothes.
Yeah, it's shredding my clothes, shredding my thing, and my face starts bleeding from all of the gashes from there. And as that blood trickles down and runs and hits that, when it kind of pulls in the top of your lip and then starts dripping down. And then I take my sword and I look at him. Crows, it's the best you have. Psst, this fucking guy. And I'm going to use my nemesis on him.
What's that do?
Nemesis! The Dampier declares a deadly rival with another character present in the scene, setting his fate and hers in opposition, and spills blood to give it weight. I take 1 lethal damage.
Okay.
The time is instant to cast. It lasts for the entire scene, and there is an opposed roll. My presence plus resolve versus their composure plus supernatural tolerance.
Okay. All right, that would be a tie. Go again.
Another 2 successes.
Okay, you succeed. It's a tie again, but I'm going to say that goes to you as the aggressor. I'm not going to keep doing that.
Sure. Okay, so if it's a regular success, the Dampier's pronouncement takes root as a gnawing doubt in the rival's heart. For the duration, the victim cannot spend willpower on any action that directly opposes me. And I achieve exceptional success on any successes instead of 5 on any action that directly opposes them. So basically, I only need 3 successes for an exceptional success going forward.
Okay.
And they can't spend willpower.
Okay.
Because that's considered an instant action, can I still move and attack?
Yes, but how are you going to attack?
Mightily.
I think you muted somehow.
No. I just haven't responded
sorry.
yet.
I was looking at the wrong screen. That was the delay.
with the difficult terrain, would I be able to reach the huntsman?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd like to make my way through the crows as much as possible, and I just want there to be like the scene to be like these birds are like whapping around, and then like, and then there's like a slash across the opposite direction that they're kind of like flowing, and it's like, and then like a bird like falls in half, and then a bird falls in half, and you just see my form just like keep stepping further and further into the trail of birds until finally the sword slashes out through multiple birds and then also at the huntsman.
Except, this is the hedge. So what happens is, he is as dramatic as normal.
Me and Furio don't know what that means, so this is perfect.
He is as dramatic as described. However, birds don't get cut in half. One gets whacked away. Another one gets whacked away. The sound of the sword going through the air is weird. It's less of a whoosh and more of a hiss. Then another one gets whacked away, and then he rears back to run the huntsman through and realizes he's holding a cobra with the hilt of a sword. The cobra looks really angry at you, Furio.
There we go.
It goes to bite you, and you're like, the fuck? You still take your action, but your sword is a cobra right now.
Goddamn fucking cobra? What the fuck is this shit? Fucking wait. Smack. Fucking bitch.
You can still hit him with the cobra if you would like, without any penalty to your attack roll.
Okay, I would like to hit the huntsman with the cobra sword.
Roll it.
Some anime shit right there.
Yeah,
Cobra sword.
I straight smack the shit out of the cobra. Four successes, that's an exceptional success against him. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know how this works, actually. Because I probably have to beat his defense, now that I think about it.
Yes, which is what I'm checking.
Yep. So it's probably not... unless he has a defense of 1, which I doubt.
No. This would be a fun fight. 4 successes does not pierce his defense. Well, tie goes to offender. Yes, it does. You're successful because you tied.
Yeah, but if my total getting through is 0,
then you don't get any extra successes to add to the weapons damage. You would just roll the weapons-based damage.
Okay, weapon-based damage for the sword is 3 plus my successes, which is so it's 3.
Yep.
Okay, so we take 3 damage.
You still have to roll the damage. Or wait, no.
No.
Right.
I know, different system. I understand. No, my damage
Crossing the
on
streams
a sword
2 days in a row is weird.
Is weird. Yeah, the damage on my sword is a static 3 plus the extra amount of successes I rolled.
The cobra bites him right in the neck. He looks amused.
Perfect. I will call you Bitey.
The little doll that he called Red Rita giggles.
Hey, Reese, you know anything about this giggling fucking doll?
I think it's a fetch. I don't know.
Fucking creeping me out, man.
Gotta destroy it. It's tied to this guy.
Fucking do it.
Steven, I'm going to need you to roll stamina plus resolve plus your supernatural tolerance, which for you is going to be your highest dot, your... words. Character sheet.
My highest men? No, that wouldn't be right.
It's your, I don't want to mess the word up, so I'm not going to use the wrong one. I'm actually looking you up. Your highest, Birthright, which is a controller victory for you either way.
Oh, controller. Okay, cool. I'm gonna always default that to victory since that's
Yeah.
more in line with him.
That works for me.
Yeah. Actually, would control actually be more him now that I think about it? I don't know. So it's that plus what was the other things you said?
Plus resolve plus stamina.
Resolve and stamina.
Not do poorly that time.
1 success. On 11 dice.
That's why I'm like, that was not supposed to work out that way. So,
yeah, that's 1 success on 11 dice.
How much willpower do you have currently?
Having not recovered any from last session, I have.
Wait, it's not 11. You only have 8 on there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 8. Sorry, 1 success on 8 dice. I counted in my head wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't have enough dice, at which point I was going to be like, you didn't fail by that bad of a margin. You missed 3 dice.
So your current willpower is
4.
0. The doll leaps up onto your shoulder and whispers into your ear, and you don't understand the words, but they make you sad, and they make you like fatigued and tired and drained, and your muscles hurt. And it drains your entire pool of willpower to 0.
Okay, I apologize then. Let me rephrase that. For the circles, I have 6.
Right. It was able to drain 8 points of temporary willpower with that roll. You lose all your temporary willpower.
Okay, so I should just fill in the squares, not delete the circles?
That is correct.
Okay.
That
also means you get a tilt.
Cannoli.
Okay. All right.
Let's find the tilt. Let's use a modified form of beaten down. So now you have -3 dice to all your rolls of any kind.
Okay.
Until you recover a point of willpower.
Okay.
If you have at least 1, then that goes away. And you resolve the tilt. And every time you lose dice to a roll, don't forget to take a beat.
Every time
a lot of beats.
So what I would have gotten one from earlier because I had a -1 because of the birds, right?
Yep, you should all be taking a beat every time you lose 1 dice from the birds. Because those are... Or no, I apologize. That's a tilt, not a condition, so no. But the beaten down is a condition, so you'll take a beat every time that affects you.
Cool.
Baptiste!
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'd like to kind of overturn the coffee table we're sitting around to kind of give us some cover from the birds, maybe? Is that possible?
You look down to do it, and you realize that the coffee table has actually turned back into the tree from whence it was carved and polished and varnished, and now it's just bark and roots in the ground.
Great. Okay. Alright.
Helpful hint for Baptiste that would not occur to Furio, at least not at this stage. You're beginning to realize, because you can see all of these things happening.
Yeah.
This place is darkly whimsical. Maybe if you're darkly whimsical, it'll bend to your will a little bit.
Okay. I'd like to kind of take my hands and pull them out of my pockets, double finger gun style, and finger gun blast at the hunter.
There it is. Okay, roll resolve plus composure and spend 1 point of stamina. Don't forget you're at a -1 die penalty.
Okay, I'm losing stamina.
I said stamina. I meant one. You're going to roll resolve plus composure, and then you're going to spend 1 point of temporary willpower.
Okay. I was like, whoa. Hold up. -1 for the birds. One success.
You can now roll firearms plus dexterity because your finger guns are shooting bullets.
Sweet. Dexterity.
Unfortunately, you're not a changeling, so it actually rips your fingertips open. Take 1 lethal damage.
Shit.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Alright, minus.
Ow.
But that shit worked.
Oh.
10 again.
Woof.
Come on. Click. 1 success.
And because you used your imagination to do it, his glamorous armor is useless to him, so yes. We're gonna call that a 45. Yeah, you punch 2 holes right through his torso. He actually bleeds. He doesn't look amused anymore.
I immediately looked down my fingertips, which have been ripped open. Oh, so worth it. Oh.
The coffee table cries with you.
I guess that's all I got.
Okay. And then is this, yeah, Mom Fetch looks around the room, smiles evilly, looks Reese right in the eyes, and Fetch's eyes turn into your eyes, Reese. And she yanks control of thorns and brambles from you and redirects them to attack the party.
Hey, those are mine!
Go ahead and roll. Resolve plus composure plus 3 dice for your glamour.
Just 3 dice for my glamour?
Resolve plus composure plus 3 extra dice because of your glamour.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to be rolling 10 again?
Yep, every time, unless it's 9 again, we'll tell you. You also lose 1 dice for the difficulty for the crows.
Really?
1 success. She wins with her 3. She actually finished shredding the crows just because she needs to move the brambles, so that's helpful, I guess.
I've got that going for me, which is nice.
And because she's a fetch and she's a cheater, she activates Briar Patch and Leech Weed. So, gonna need everyone one at a time. We'll start with Reese to roll Dexterity plus Athletics minus your penalty, which is 1 for all of you except Furio.
Dex plus athletics.
Dex plus Athletics and set the bonus dice to -1.
No. I have no athletics. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
No, not yet. I'm still outside.
Oh god. Okay. Crossing the
Did you
fingers.
actually get your turn in, or not yet?
Not yet. I got a long list of crap I had to go through.
I got a success.
Okay. The brambles surround you, but you're able to stop them from actually wrapping you up. However, to move anywhere, you'll have to move through them. And you know that pricking them, if you move too, if you move too fast, they will prick you, drain your glamour or your party mate's willpower.
Oh no.
Let's do you next, Furio, since you got the worst penalty. Don't forget to take your beat.
Yeah, it's a 0 for me.
Chance die. Roll it. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant with 0 successes. Okay. Thought you meant you had no dice. Yeah, so you are immobilized until you can break free, which would be you can use your move action only to try to break free on your turn, but you can still take a regular action.
Okay.
Alright, Kyle, go.
Do I get any bonuses for the fire on me?
No, because your fire isn't actually burning. Something else is happening you'll discover soon enough.
Okay.
Question. Sorry.
Yes.
Can I make that a super
Critical
epic
failure?
deluxe?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take your beat.
I'm gonna blow a willpower so that I actually have a chance of succeeding on this.
Okay, 3 extra dice. So, 2 extra dice.
With 1 success.
That is enough to not get trapped, but moving will require caution. So, for Furio, you get really mad, and you just yank your arms free. And the thorns and brambles tear at you, and they can't drain your willpower because you don't have any. That also means you can't resist the side effect. You fall asleep, and you're having the best dream of your life. Furio turns and smiles, and his eyes are all clouded over and looks at Reese. Okay. Tim,
Yes!
make your athletics plus dexterity -1.
Oh, God. Athletics and dexterity. -1. Two successes.
You are not entangled, but you know moving through them you need to do slowly and carefully. And Baptiste.
So I don't have athletics trained, so my dice would be 0 right now.
Chance die.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
6. So that's a failure.
Take your beat. 2 beats, actually, for that.
Ooh.
And that means you take maximum damage, which means you lose 5 temporary willpower. If that takes you to 0, you take the same tilt that Furio has, where you're at -2 to all rolls.
Wait, you only have
Or
a
condition.
You only have a 2 dex?
Correct.
Oh.
Baptiste is not a physical man.
Sure.
He's a man of science.
Does that drain all your willpower?
Yes, it does.
So you have the condition also where your modified beaten down, where you're -2 to all rolls stacks with other penalties.
So I'm at -3 total now.
And now you'll be taking beats every time you lose dice to a roll.
Rack
Dad
up that
fetch.
experience, boys.
Yeah. So, Dad Fetch. Dad Fetch also smiles at Reese, and his eyes turn the same color as Reese's. And he begins activating one of Reese's winter contracts. They can do all the things Reese can do, including the things Reese will be able to do someday, but can't yet.
What? Wait, what? How? How is that possible?
You did say that last time.
I know I'm in character, damn it.
As you watch Dad, he smiles at you and his lips turn blue, and frost forms all through his hair. And he begins sucking all the warmth out of everything in a 20-yard radius centered on him. It's instant flash freeze, and you all suffer the extreme cold tilt. You're all now taking another -1 penalty to all rolls, with a cumulative -1 every turn you stay in the 20-yard radius. Once you hit -5, you'll start taking lethal frostbite damage.
I'm immune to that, right?
Once you activate it,
Okay. So that'll be on my next turn.
yep. Which means if you have to roll between now and then, you still get that -1. All right, Isaac.
Right. We are still dealing with that one hunter, correct?
You've done nothing to any bad guy except damage. They're all still there. All 4.
Okay. Now, where are they and where am I? I'm still outside?
You're still outside looking through a big hole in a wall. And you see 2 humans, one thing that looks like a vampire, and a changeling getting their asses kicked. And you see a wounded huntsman, a hedge ghost in the form of a doll, and 2 fetches.
Right. I'm going to cast Geomancy. I'm going to use Geomancy here to try and control the flow of the energy in the house to try and fight for me.
I'll say you have a chance because you've been in the hedge for a long time, unlike the rest of them. But you still have all those awesome penalties.
Oh, yay. Alright.
So whatever your roll is, you're currently at -3 for you, I'm pretty sure.
Think so. Yeah. I need... Right, so I need to do intelligence and crafts.
Yep.
To get this to work. Where are you, damn it? Intelligence, crafts. Alright. With the -3 you said?
Yep.
Yeah. 1 success.
Okay, that's enough to activate your power at its base level. Don't forget
Oh,
to
okay.
subtract any fuel source it has, like willpower. Whatever, if it has a cost. And then read the power so people know what you're doing.
Geomancy, my character is capable of altering the flow of energy through an area, whether through an effect like feng shui or ritual harnessing of ley energy, or an imprint of psychic will on the area are among the possibilities, and I can make a building resonate with a particular sort of mindset or action. So I can kind of make the building do basic things, like slam doors in people's faces, have drapes fall down on people, try and tangle them up, things like that.
What are you doing this turn?
This turn, I'm going to see if I can get the doors to try and close around. Hang on, they're all in the same room? Everybody's in the same room?
Yes, but no one is near any doors.
Okay,
The
no one's
huntsman
near
came
any
through the wall.
Oh, he came through. Okay, he came through the wall, and the 2 fetches are.
In the middle of the room.
Everything's just in the middle of the room.
Right
All
this second, except for the one vampire guy that's slashing the huntsman.
Okay, what's the floor made out of?
Wood.
I'm gonna try and get the floorboards to try and creak up and splinter.
Dude,
Use
the
them as
floor is
shrapnel.
lava.
Can't do that.
Oh,
Dang it.
well, can I make the floor at least slope?
No, I was talking about Ever, not you.
Oh,
Yes, you can make the floor into difficult terrain from fetches. Yes, that's no problem.
okay.
Okay.
I'll try and do that and set them off balance if I can. See if I can get any to fall over.
Well, Huntsman is unamused with you, Furio. But he's more unamused with that guy who just shot him full of holes.
Fair.
So, he gonna shoot your ass with that big elephant gun.
Fair.
What's your defense?
Was that something we rolled?
Nope,
Was it-
static number bottom right of your sheet.
Yeah, 2.
2. Alright. Well, you got past the successes, so that's a thing. However, it's an elephant gun, and the bullet that comes out of it is like the size of your fist. There's now a fist-sized hole. Right here, it barely missed your lung. 3 lethal, and it flings you backwards into the thorns.
Ow.
That hurt a lot. But then he immediately starts reloading it, and puts all his attention in reloading his massive gun. And I mean, he's pouring buckshot into it, reloading it. Isaac!
Oh, right. I'm gonna reuse my geomancy here, and I'm going to see. And these are actually just plankwood floors, right?
Yes. However, if you do anything that doesn't involve the floor, you'll have to spend willpower and reroll the power.
Okay, no,
But
I'm gonna
if you keep using the floor, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the floor.
Okay.
I'd like to try and get the floors to break up almost into spears if I can. To try and impale the fetches.
Okay. Reese!
Gonna activate that cold.
Cold immunity, okay.
Yes.
What would you like to do with your regular action? Because that doesn't take up much action.
Can I extend it to my teammates?
In the hedge? Do anything
Yeah.
almost anything I'll let you get away with for a point of glamour.
I'm down for that.
Problem is, they have to stay within 20 yards of you the same way the 20 yards of cold emanates from it. So you're fine right now, but if you start splitting the party, that'll be a problem. So, you all lose your -1 from the frostbite.
Oh, good.
Second problem is to keep extending it to them will cost you a glamour in turn. So definitely be like, hey, kill the thing doing the cold to your party mates. Because you'll burn out a glamour fast that way.
Oh my. Guys, I can't keep this up for too long, but you should be fine from freezing, but please hurry.
Keep
Kill the
one
thing that makes the cold. Not me! The other things that make the cold.
Kyle, when the
Uh,
fire leaps into your hair, it does a little fire dance with its little cartoon feet, and tickles the shit out of you, giving you a -1 to all rolls.
It's okay because I'm going
It's
to
also
actually...
tickling the shit out of everything else it lands on, giving it a -1 to all rolls. And it's not burning the hedge. The hedge doesn't like being tickled. The hedge is receding from the house.
Okay, good. I was gonna actually pick up, or I was going to try and carry as many as I could, or shuffle them into my hands, and just look at them and tell them, if it's wood, eat it.
No. You heard what what's your name just said. His name. Getting Reese as a guy. Too used to your Raven girl still. Reese wants you to directly attack the guy that's... the lady that's emanating... The guy, it's the male fetch that's emanating the cold.
Yeah, except they're made of twigs and stuff. We can see them in their true form currently, so we
You
can
can,
see
but the house is made out of wood too. You sure you want to word it that way?
Oops!
Right, no, I'm not. It's not going to burn the house, but it is going to make them not all attack him. If you're okay with that, we'll let that happen.
Well, I did specifically say especially that one.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want them to... and then I'm going to literally just chuck them towards that one fetch.
Start here and go out.
The fetch rolls its willpower and botches.
Nice.
The fetch starts giggling and laughing like a maniac, tries to shoo the fire away, trips and falls, and lands on the wood spikes that are underneath of it.
Oh, shit.
You don't know if it's
Spending
dead
for the
because
win.
it's made of twigs and twine and buttons, but it's just kind of
It is now stuck.
spasming on the spears. Yes. Uriel.
Should have used that non-stick spray.
I'm in a dream, and I
It's a sticky situation.
open my eyes. You say I've got this glassed over look, and I'm staring at Reese. You said, right?
Except you're not seeing Reese. You're seeing the huntsman.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
No, because it changes what I was gonna do to Reese specifically.
No.
We said I'm having a dream, right? Like a wonderful dream.
As in, you're winning the fight, and everyone knows it's you, and they're all thanking you for saving them, even though the fight's not over. And they're all like, "Please lead us." It's that kind of dream. That's wonderful for Furio. But only if you defeat that evil monster, the last one, the guy.
Okay. Digging into the dream aspect, seeing all these things happen that I want to happen. We've cut him. He's bleeding, you said. So I'm going to actually
my antenna.
Turn, sprint back towards the huntsman. I want to actually come in with like a sort of grapple maneuver, try to get in close. And can I bite people?
Yes. You actually enjoy blood. It just makes you throw up and doesn't do anything positive for you, but you still crave it.
Okay, because I also know it has like certain like powers and stuff.
It does. It'll have a minor ghouling effect on Reese. It would do a lot more to a vampire, but you can still do a weaker version of ghouling to Reese. Meaning, at stage 1, Reese will consider you a trusted friend.
Oh God.
Yep, let's do it.
Don't God, no.
Roll your attack against Reese. Reese's defense is 2.
Am I still taking all these negatives if I'm being friendinated by the people giving it to me?
The crow negatives are gone, and you're not suffering any tickle negatives. So the only negative you have is the loss of willpower. You're at -2. You're still fatigued.
So as Reese sees you approaching him, he's like, "Oh, hey, friend, you gotta be within 20 feet for the cold protection, but you're a little too close. A little too, you could back up now."
He's got really nice
Why
cologne.
do you look hungry? Ah! No.
His cologne is really
floss.
nice. It's distracting.
I don't have any floss.
It's intoxicating to smell.
You smell like fir trees. Why do you smell like fir trees? What do you want? What are you doing? Why are you close to me again? It smells nice. What's going on? No, back up. This is my personal...
2 successes, so I match their defense.
Which means you successfully bite. You cause no damage with the bite. But resolve plus composure, Reese. -3.
Oh my God.
Because you've got tickle fires and thorns.
Resolve plus composure.
-3.
Jeez. Good grief. So that that leaves me with 2 dice. Oh God.
Furio sinks his fangs into the side of Reese's neck. Reese stops.
Ow.
Reese
Ow,
stops.
ow,
Nope.
ow.
Reese stops fighting and just smiles and moans in pleasure.
Oh my.
And then Furio stops, and like his whole body goes rigid, and he pulls his fangs out, and his eyes are clear, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And he whips around and looks at the huntsman, realizing what just happened. You all look at the wound on the side of Reese's neck as it slowly closes. And then Reese shakes his head. And suddenly, you're best friends with Furio.
Hi, Furio. How are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been fucking better, but...
Oh, really? I feel so much better standing next to you. You wanna leave and like go get dinner or something? Sounds nice, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this place. You
Okay.
gonna help me with that?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I help you? You're awesome. You're like,
I really want to shut up, baby. I know it right now.
Oh boy.
Don't
Fight
tell
my
me
shiny
this-
metal hat.
Okay.
So I kind of like, I assume I know the reaction people have when I bite them. So I know
you know what's happening, yes.
I know what's happening. So I'm kind of shameful, not shameful, but like, I don't want to super press into this. And I just kind of want to be like, but use it a little bit to my advantage.
Right.
Like, yeah, we want to get out of here. Yeah, let's get us the fuck out of here, okay?
I'm sorry I took away your personal agency, but at least now you'll let me protect your ass.
Right.
Yeah, we could get out of here. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go like a movie or some shit like that? Like, that'd be cool, right? We could like go. I do things. There's like a park up the road or something. You just like sit on swings and stuff.
Swings.
I mean,
swings sound
yeah,
like nice. With like an ice cream, like an ice cream.
I
You like
mean,
cold shit. You like cold shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here first.
Let's get back in the fight.
Let's get the fuck out of here first, and then I'll go get you some ice cream. Okay?
Yeah,
And that's when Red Rita the Reaver leaps up onto Reese's shoulder.
Said that 5 times fast.
Red Rita the Reaver.
Okay. Oh. 2 dice, 2 successes. Hedge Ghost attacks your clarity, drains 2 points of clarity. Whatever your clarity was went down by 2. What's that make your new clarity?
That's a really great question. So currently I have 7, so it's gonna go down to 5.
I like it. Okay. Baptiste,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Alright, so Daddy Fetch is wiggling and the equivalent
Looks
of bleeding
incapacitated
out.
for now.
So Mama Fetch is still a thing, though?
Mama Fetch is controlling the thorns that are making it impossible for anyone to move without getting stabbed.
Alright, seeing that my finger gun trick worked, I'm gonna kind of scoop up some of the what remains of the table and walk towards Mama Fetch and like rub the sticks together like I'm trying to make fire and like cast it at Mama Fetch.
Okay. Spend your point of willpower and then roll me on athletics. You don't have athletics, do you?
Willpower left.
You can take a point of lethal damage.
Audience, anybody want to help him out?
Nope, click the button already. Alright. What were my 2 stats?
Let's do firearms again. You don't have any athletics, plus dexterity for flinging this. We'll say you're shooting the fire at it.
Firearms versus dexterity. Okay, I don't have 0 dice for that. I have 1 dice. I'm still at a -3. Alright. No successes.
Okay,
I take a beat for that thing, right?
that is correct. Would you like to make that a critical failure for another beat?
Sure. I'm assuming this will just set myself on fire, but sure.
Oh no, it's never you. It's always someone else, 'cause that's drama.
Yeah, I'll critical failure that.
I'm toking something, give me 1 second. So you had a clarity break because you went home, found out your parents, who you actually desperately wanted to see, Grace, are both fetches. Your entire life is a lie, and they knew that, but they only knew part of the lie. They didn't know the whole lie. Monsters are trying to kill you, and this vampire just suddenly became your best friend for no reason after you found out other vampires were draining your blood. You're having a really bad week. I believe we're going to give you, because you took 2 points of clarity damage on a clarity attack. For one thing, remember to roleplay until we dump the condition that reality is much less exciting than fantasy for you.
Uh-oh.
And do you want broken delusional, or disassociation as your condition.
Why not all three?
No. You don't want a
By the
changeling
time
with
I-
a changeling powers to have all of those conditions.
So, are they basically self-explanatory by title?
We'll actually look them up to make sure.
Because I'm sure it'd help the audience know what they do.
Okay,
Also, I
we'll
really want to know
start.
what they do before I pick.
We'll start with broken. Resolution. Whenever you regain a dot of integrity, or lose more integrity, or achieve an exceptional success on your next breaking point, you lose this condition. The penalty is, you can barely muster up the will to do your job anymore, and anything more emotionally intense than a raised voice makes you flinch and back down. -2 to all social roles, all roles involving resolve. -5 to all intimidation rolls. Beat. Every time you back down from a confrontation because of this condition, you get a beat. Okay. Delusional. That's the next one I gave you, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, they were all the D's, correct. You believe something that isn't actually true. How convenient. You can't truly repress your belief, but you can spend a point of willpower to explain it away temporarily first. When you completely disprove the delusion is true, or gain a new touchstone, it goes away. Every time you adhere to your paranoid belief, even when there's evidence to the contrary, you get a beat. So, you can decide what your delusion is. Last but not least, disassociation. Dissociation. You question whether you are even real. You experience episodes where you're like a passenger in someone else's body. Sometimes you go long hours simply watching yourself, wondering how much of what you see is real and how much is just Arcadia memories. Anytime you have a chance to break with the mundane, like using a contract, using glamour, every turn in the hedge, you can opt to just fail the roll to affirm that you're in the real world and make the condition go away. Until then, it's just a roll. That one's just role playing. You don't get beats because there's no dice penalty.
So I'm debating between the first and the third one because I can do those really well. So it was broken and dissociation. Broken would give me beats.
If the dissociation causes major drama for the party, I will give you a beat. Doesn't say that, but I feel like that applies.
Does the party think any of these are particularly entertaining?
Dissociation with DM.
I was gonna say dissociation sounds like it'd be hilarious.
Endless
Fair
source of
Fair
fun.
enough.
Dissociation it
Let's
is.
go for it.
And then Patty sets you on fire.
Yay!
Say what now?
You take 1 point of aggravated damage because Patty's fire is real fire.
Oh. Oops.
You are on fire.
Hey, Patty. Patty, sleep with one eye open, okay?
I'm kind of glad I'm outside the house still.
I don't sleep at all
Actually-
anyway. So joke's on you.
Actually, dissociation would apply here, and you'd be like, I'm not really on fire. Whoosh! Everything's fine.
I see what you did
Hold
there.
up a cup of coffee and have a little
Fine. It's
hat.
This is fine.
I'm a candle, right? That's why there's...
Exactly! That time I was a candle in Arcadia. Girthy candle.
fine. Candle.
Very, very girthy candle. Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just fire. I'm just staring at the fire. Like, oh, okay. This is my life now.
And you remember how I said that these fetches cheated and they were able to tap into the future you that even you can't tap into? You find out the source of the cheat might be they're actually connected to you, because as soon as you catch on fire, both the fetches catch on fire.
Oh, crap.
So we just
look,
need to
they're-
stab Reese.
That's right.
Phew. They're candles.
Mom Fetch spends her turn trying to put herself out and actually falls on the impaling spikes also. Dad Fetch, that's it for him. Wild Huntsman is still reloading, so it's Isaac's turn.
All right, I am gonna have the floor roll up like an old-fashioned roll-up blind.
That's not going to help anyone because the doll would be unaffected by that, and the Huntsman's not standing on the floor, he's in the hole in the wall. And both the fetches are basically out.
Alright, well, that works. Well, in that case,
You could just concentrate on having the floor finish off Mama Fetch.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that then and have the floor just turn
The
into a
floorboards that
giant
hit
mouth
the floorboards that have impaled her separate, pulling her apart.
Woo!
Reese, you're on fire, buddy.
I'm a housebender.
Yeah, I'm a...
You don't know it was Patty yet, by the way. For Reese in character, it came from behind you. You probably assume it's Kyle.
There's, Kyle, your pet fire is... I'm still a candle, right?
In the wind.
Reese seems to be ignoring the skin that is blistering, popping.
Ow, why does that hurt? Oh no, my wax is melting!
Anybody else smell bacon?
What would you like to do with your turn, Reese? Would you just like to watch yourself burn?
I'm looking at the fire. I'm looking at the fetch on fire. I'm gonna go give the red fetch. What's her name?
The doll? That's a hedge ghost.
Oh, I'm gonna go give
Red Rita the
one
Reaver.
I'm gonna give her a hug.
Okay. You can take a beat for not putting yourself out. You can roll dexterity plus close combat. Red Rita the Reaver is like, oh hell no.
Oh, hell no.
This asshole crazy.
Dex plus close combat. Wait a minute. Brawl?
Yep, sorry, brawl.
Am I negativing the bonus dice?
No, you don't have any more negative conditions.
Okay. So 0 bonus dice.
Correct.
Okay. She quit doing that. All right. 3. How the heck did I get 3 successes?
3 tens, yo.
Nice.
You succeed! You grab the doll and hug it. At first the doll's like, no, 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 and then it catches on fire and it thinks about it and it's like, and leans into it.
Got this warm fuzzy feeling.
Is it not burning?
Oh, it is. It's gonna drain your glamour on its way out. Kyle!
Oh.
This
So-
just shot you double birds.
Can I
Really
actually steal the actual fire that's on Reese to move it onto the huntsman?
Sure, spend a temporary point of willpower. No roll necessary.
Alright.
The huntsman is now on fire. Okay. Furio! We'll get back to him in a moment. Red Rita hugs you. You have 3 weird, right?
Let me double check that. I was live tweeting our game about, Reese being on fire. So if you follow our Twitter, you can catch those fun things.
That's at Vorpal Tales. At Vorpal Tales. Give it a follow.
10-4, good buddy.
Roger.
No, Reese. Anyway,
I don't know who anybody is. I'm outside still.
I do have 3 dots and weird.
You lose 2 glamour points. And then the doll rapidly burns because it is just a doll. But you see, Reese, the spirit escape back into the deeper part of the hedge.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Until next time you're in the hedge. When a future arc comes for you.
No!
You're making enemies!
No!
Baptiste!
Yes.
Oh, also, take a second point of aggravated damage for letting yourself burn before Kyle moved it off you. It's your turn, Baptiste.
But why?
Your arm is
Because
just charred
I
meat
don't
now.
like my teammates burning to death.
All right, so Red Rita seems to be kind of dealt with. She's burning up into a little fine crisp.
Yes.
So was it Papa Fetch hasn't really been dealt with?
All the fetches are gone. The only real bad guy left is the huntsman who's still concentrating on reloading his gun.
But he's on fire, so how does that still work?
He doesn't seem to care.
He is a man with a purpose.
Damn hedge ammo.
Fire Schmeier.
Okay. I'd like to attempt to do the cartoon thing where Jerry swaps out what Tom's using without Tom noticing. So I'd like to attempt to swap out the buckshot and black powder he's loading into the elephant gun with like
Like a dynamite.
yeah, or like I don't know, like jujubes or something.
A flag that says bang.
Poutine.
Take that lethal damage.
Huzzah.
So, on fire, being tickled, being burned with whatever Patty just did that even you guys are like, we don't know what's going on with the huntsman right now. And through this cloud of nonsense, he's just... And then you hear another horn from off in the distance. And he stops and he tilts his head. And he takes stock of his own damage and his size. And he looks at you, Furio. And he winks. And you feel something in your soul is heavier. Then he leaps through the hole in the wall and disappears into the thorns and brambles and woods, like he was never there. He was recalled. Kyle! Reese, this wouldn't be Kyle.
Yes.
You recognize that horn.
Wasn't it the call for the wild hunt?
No, that was a recall horn, and every gentry has their own recall horn. You know that one.
Everything's okay. Everything's fine. It's all fine.
And you don't know that it put a tracker on Furio, your best friend.
I do or don't?
You don't. That's why it put it on him, not you.
Furio! The horn is a bad horn. It's a really bad horn. It's a really bad horn.
Now you could stay in the hedge. Maybe try to investigate those locations that you're investigating from the hedge side. However, very shortly, your gentry will know you're here.
No, we've got to leave the hedge. I don't care what we're looking for. What even are we looking for? We weren't looking for anything. You were just coming to my parents' house, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Wait.
Well, we were looking for clues about...
Yeah, no, clues don't matter. Let's just leave the hedge. Let's go. Come on.
Are there still those little fires sitting there? The, living ones?
No, they danced off into the hedge, chasing the hedge deeper into the woods.
Did any of the hedge burn when he flew back out?
Enough to satisfy your short-term aspiration, yes.
Okay.
It singed the branches on the way. Counts.
and I didn't die doing it. Yay!
Also, there's this other guy just standing there looking at you. It looks like he's been living in the woods for like a year.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure how we dealt with that when I just stepped away, so I guess I'll look at him and say...
Both, before you say anything, Furio, both Baptiste and Kyle would recognize he was the one psychically controlling the floor because you both have psychic talents. He was aiding you. But go ahead, Furio.
So, all that was fucking weird. Reese is afraid of a horn. Wants to get the fuck out of here, finally. And who the fuck's Grizzly Adams over here?
That's Sir Grizzly Adams the 10th, sir.
Yeah, that doesn't answer my fucking question.
The real question is, who the hell are you? Are you dead too?
That's fair, Furio. You are kind of weird looking. That's a fair question.
The fuck am I the weird looking one here?
You don't want got fangs.
A tinfoil
Good point. Yeah.
Keep my brain juices in.
Regardless, I say we gonna get out of here. It's only getting worse, and it's time to go home.
Yeah, let's leave the hedge. Come on, Furio. You want to hold hands?
How we do this? How do we get out of here?
I don't know what's going on, but let's go already!
The hedge portal is in the house, Reese. All you gotta do is spend glamour like you normally would if you knew there was a trod there.
Okay, but before I take this guy through the hedge... Where did
He's
he
human
come
because
from?
here you can see all of that. You can't
Still gonna
necessarily...
ask him.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that he is a human.
Huh.
Do you have
So
any
how does-
visible biomods? I saw the 3 you had, but are they visible, Isaac?
No.
Okay,
They're
continue,
not
Reese.
visible.
How did a human like you get in the hedge and not become like me?
Well...
Wait, you know what? I've got an idea. Let's leave the hedge before you talk about it, and we're just gonna go to Large Marge's donut barn, okay?
I was just thinking that. You have psychic powers too? How'd you get through my hat?
I did. No.
This is all kind of wrong situation and conversations we can have on the other side of the hedge.
Yeah. But you know what? Who has
We are
psychic
burning
powers?
time. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend that glamour to open that trod.
I got donuts waiting.
With the miasma of swirling colors and bizarre noises, you're all transported back to the actual house in the real world. You're back in the living room. Except now there's no parents and the house is empty. With a thump, you land back in the real world, and through all that spinning colors and noise, you heard something, Reese. There you are, my precious. Right before you reappeared in the real world.
All of a sudden, you just see Reese go into, like, just a big ball on the ground. Not a literal ball, but...
And you all hear a voice fading away like somebody whispered as you entered the room, all the rest of you. I knew you weren't dead.
I'm gonna grab onto my hat.
What'd you say?
Anybody
I'm
else
not
important?
used to hearing voices in my head, just headaches in
What'd
my
you say,
head.
Furio?
Fuck did you say?
I heard someone whispering. You're the one who liked to whisper.
Yeah, you know me, the motherfucking whisper master over here.
You and all your secrets. I'm just saying. I heard you say something. What'd you say? Just say it to the group. No need to be shy.
Fontaine, you got something you want to fucking say to me?
I mean, all I got to say is I saw you taking a little nap back there. I mean, that's very nice. We're all here in trouble trying to get out of here, and you decide to take a nap. And then you bite Reese. We're gonna talk about that.
He
We're gonna
bit me?
talk about-
He didn't bite me. He bit... No.
Oh, you would definitely
Yes.
be dissociating at this point and probably aren't even hearing them. You would be all the way in your fantasy now.
Kyle, can you back me up on this? You
I
saw it,
mean,
right?
there was a lot of stuff going on, but I'm pretty sure it was either that or you tried making out with him.
Either way, it's a little weird. I just,
Yeah, that is true. Either way, it is a little strange.
Everyone ignores the guy with the tinfoil hat when they
I'm just
say
gonna
that.
quietly walk around everybody and start measuring their heads for tinfoil hats
Okay.
with mine.
So, Furiel, you first you fall asleep, then you gonna give it a kiss of death, and now you whispering things. What's up, Furiel?
Look, it's pretty fucking obvious that whatever fucking weird world we just got sucked into did some weird ass shit, okay? I apologize for my actions that I was done while my brain was controlled by motherfucking magic thorns, okay? We had a motherfucking, fucking 20 whatever century guy in the khaki cotton stuff with the stupid hat coming in, talking about this flag now for England, shit like that. No, fuck that noise. No, sorry that shit happened. You're right, inappropriate. But we've recovered.
An episode of Wild Thornberries?
And then, when Isaac gets close to me, I swear to God, you fucking touch me, I'll break your fucking neck twice.
Oh, you can ignore that guy. He likes to hide behind the tough words and the curses and the fangs and the pointy sword, but he ain't shit.
I cut a bullet in half the first fucking minute you knew me.
And
Fontaine,
I call that luck. You know,
Would you like a biscuit? I just pull out like a piece
It's
of
like
bark.
2/3.
you could cut a bullet in half, but can you summon the dead?
No, I kill the fucking dead to come back. You know, the job. And around then, we kind of look at Reese.
I like how his mic cut it out. That's great.
That was fantastic.
I will rush over to Reese and use any and all of my medicinal skills
No, get away! Go away!
to try to help
Ah,
him.
don't touch
Even
me!
with him like swatting at me like that, I will still try to like examine and heal as best.
No!
Especially because I noticed that there's like a lot of like 1st to 3rd degree burns all over his skin, and I know I'm to blame for that.
Roll intellect plus medicine. Kyle, you attempt to make mental contact with the new guy while they're screaming at each other. You hit a
Please
wall,
tell me the tinfoil hat.
a tinfoil-shaped wall.
How many dice am I at now that we're out of the hedge?
That's all. The penalties are gone now,
Oh, thank God.
except for conditions any of you got. Isaac, you don't know anything's
So I
happening.
still have that -2 condition,
But
right?
apparently, Kyle, his tinfoil has become magical at this time in the hedge. It really does repel mental attacks now.
Me and you, Patty, would still be at -2
Because
because
we had to
all-
regain willpower to get that to go away, right?
Yeah.
I asked to borrow his hat.
Woo! 5 successes.
Get your own hat.
I just want to test something.
No.
Isaac,
Yes.
you've been in the hedge from your point of view, 6 months. You haven't had any real food in 6 months, and there's cookies and lemonade on that table.
I'm just gonna instinctively dive right for the cookies.
There's no effect on him because he's already glamored. There's really good cookies and lemonade for you.
I'm just gonna chow them down and suck on them. Hey, look, it's one of my vices.
I got 5 successes.
So you're able to examine him. Now the question is he going to let you touch him to treat? And by the way, with 5 successes, that's exceptional. So you do manage to convince Reese to let you treat him. You will get an automatic, if you get at least 1 dice, I'll count it as 3. 1 success, I'll count it as 3. If you get 3 or more, then it stands the way it is on your heal roll.
Okay, what should I roll for that? Medicine and then...
First, you got to actually grapple Reese, because Reese doesn't want to be touched.
Oh boy.
Get away!
I don't
Get
think
away!
I'm just gonna like get up with one of the cookies and walk over there and try and stuff it in his mouth.
With my -2, all I have is a chance die for that, for grappling, then that's what I'm going to say.
Want to ask Furio for help, or you want to try to talk Reese down?
You know what? You want to get back on my good side? Come over here. You, Blade wannabe. Come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
No. Not 1 second. Now.
Yeah, okay.
If I don't heal some of these things right now, they're gonna be permanent, and he gonna be scarred.
Isaac,
All right, okay.
you notice what Furio's doing before he goes to help Baptiste. He pulls out this big square rectangle of plastic, and the screen lights up, and he touches the screen, and stuff happens, and you're like, "What is that?" And you look at the TV, and the TV's like 50 inches, and it's curved. What the fuck is it curved for? What's happening? So then you go over to the counter, and you grab today's newspaper that they always get, the local one that's got all the ads and coupons. It's been 15 years since you were in the real world. 15 years. Carry on, Baptiste and Furio. It's not 2005, it's 2020.
Oh, was this game taking place in 2005?
Yes.
No. Isaac's been trapped in the hedge for 15 years.
I've been gone since 2005.
Talking about Isaac.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've been gone
what?
for 15 years.
Understood.
Hence the hat.
6 months to his reckoning.
Okay.
I'm losing this fight over here.
I'm on my way. I'm the fuck down, you fucking goddamn. Alright, shit. Alright, what's
Close combat plus strength against... And then you gotta beat Reese's defense.
Can I actually try a different tactic?
Try anything you want.
Reese. Hey, Reese.
No, don't touch me. Don't.
No.
No.
I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna touch you. Reese, hey, look at me. Look at me. It's Furio. It's Furio. You recognize my voice, right? Come on. Calm down. Come back to us, okay? Come on. Hey, what's up? What's wrong? Talk to me. Come on, guy. Come on, big guy. Let's go.
No,
What's
didn't
going?
you hear the horn? Didn't you hear it?
Horn.
You heard it.
You
the
said
horn.
yeah. Yeah, no.
And
Reese,
the voice, they're coming for me. They're going to get me.
Yeah. No. We heard the whispers. We heard the horn, but you got us out of there. Reese, you got us out of there. You got me out of there. We got our friends with us, okay? You got friends now, all right? Yeah, okay, they're kind of weird. They're kind of not cool like me, but me and you. We got each other's backs, right? Come on.
No, I can't trust anybody here.
Put your hands
Anyone.
down. Reese, put your hands down. Look at me. Come on, it's me. Come on.
Reese! Please roll. Spacing my words to get to the page. There it is. Witch plus composure plus your best friend's trying to help you. It's 2. Minus 2 because that's your... And then what's your needle and thread again? You can say it out loud because they won't know what it means.
Chessmaster and memory. Needle is chessmaster and thread is memory.
Thread is memories. 1. Okay. Plus 2. Bonus dice.
One success.
1 success is enough for a normal success. You're able to regain control now. Furio calms you down and you do not have a second breaking point. It's up to you how you roleplay it, but you do not suffer more clarity breaks.
There you are. There you are.
We're out of the hedge.
Yeah.
The huntsman's gone. And motherfucker, where'd all these burns come from?
Kind of look at Fontaine.
I think that's what they called an attempted murder.
Who are you again?
I don't even know anymore.
Okay, well, let's start with your name.
Hold on, Reese. You can ask all these questions later. Right now, I really need to look at you.
Oh, yeah, these burns.
Yeah, those burns that Kyle did to you, Reese. Hell.
I didn't do anything this time, I swear. My fire was all nice and alive. Like, it was weird, but cool. It ate things.
You know, I've really got to teach you guys something about the hedge, and thanks, Doc.
To Furio and Kyle, while Baptiste is treating Reese and probably his own lethal wounds. Possibly Furio's in a minute. You're back in the real world. You can investigate the house now. There's nobody but you.
Yes.
I'm real quick holding the newspaper. I'm just gonna turn everybody and be like, "What year is it?"
It's 2020, the worst year in existence.
Yeah, there was this
15
whole like
years.
pandemic thing, but luckily we had a sane president that shut down the country and forced masks, and we took care of the pandemic and we got it out of the way pretty quick.
What?
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's been crazy.
Yeah, this
What
whole
are you
entire...
even talking about?
Well, this is the worst year in existence. I mean...
Worst year? I've been gone for 15 years.
Yeah, and
Oh!
12 out of them wasn't that bad.
Let's just go over this. You missed awful things happening up to now, at which point awful things are happening. So, I mean, you really just missed the whole entire crapshoot.
So, not that it matters, but yeah. About 3/4 of the bad shit that actually happened in 2020 is happening in your world. But yes, the president is a lady. A young lady, too. A lot of progressive ideas. However, you're all pretty sure she's a mage. That's not good. But that's a different problem for another day. Spellcaster's always messing with people's minds.
She from
It's
Michigan.
good way to win the election.
True.
Yeah.
I knew it. I go up for a cup of coffee and all hell breaks loose.
You went for a cup of coffee in the hedge? You aren't very bright, are you?
Long story, cup of coffee, gray men, hedge apparently. 15 years. That's the condensed short version.
No, usually when you tell that story, it's for a pack of cigarettes.
I'm gonna need like a box now.
Oh, they call those cartons these days.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what else has gone wrong?
You do know smoking's bad for you, and now everyone vapes.
That's it, forget it, I quit.
What the fuck is vaping?
I give up.
All right, so I'll step over to
I'm just gonna go back to eating the cookies and the hell.
Kyle. While Isaac enjoys his lemonade and cookies, I'll go to Kyle. So
Anybody want one, by the way?
we get no.
You sure?
Aww.
Damn tasty.
I want to back spin kick that cookie out of his hand.
I'll take it. I didn't have any the first time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll talk to Kyle kind of separately. Just like, look, okay, obviously, Hat Guy over here is enjoying his cookies. Fontaine's checking out Reese, who I think is going to be okay.
Hey.
But we came here
That's
for a
Dr. Hat
reason.
Guy to you.
We came here for a reason, right? Other than
Yeah.
just Reese meeting his parents. Want to go check upstairs?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Reese, you didn't have a dog or anything, did you?
No.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Look, don't... I don't know if they changed my room around or anything.
Which one would have been yours? Last time you were here? We won't go there, trust me.
So, is our good doctor done with healing Reese's...
No, they're going to explore while that happens, because that actually takes a few minutes to heal third-degree burns.
Oh, okay.
Isaac, however, a thought occurs to you. Maybe there's a silver lining to all this. It's 2005 when you left, and they hadn't taken care of this yet. But it's 2020, so they probably fixed it, and it ran for like 10 seasons. You want to ask them if Firefly got renewed.
Oh no, we can't break him like that, can
How
we?
many seasons did it run? It had to have gone like...
This
Wait.
is still running, right? Firefly?
Well,
No,
actually,
No. It got canceled in 2003, but that was 2 years ago from your perspective, and by now they would have seen reason and rebooted it somewhere.
Yeah.
2020.
Allow me. Well, I mean, they did make the movie.
And the rest of it came
Oh,
back.
no.
It's
Oh,
online
no.
now.
Don't do it,
Wait.
Devin.
It's
Don't
about to
do it.
happen. Oh God.
Well, how about I'll just send you the file with all of it later. Just give me your email, your Google Drive account, and I'll just send you the whole entire thing. How about that?
You don't know what a Google Drive is, but you do have a
Speak
Hotmail.
English.
You have a Hotmail.
What?
Okay, hold on. I spent 5 minutes creating a Google account
Look,
for
just
him.
send it to my MySpace
just so I
account,
can transfer.
okay?
Oh, but MySpace, they're not a thing anymore, man. I mean, if you want to just listen to older crappy music on it, but we don't do that anymore. Now everyone's on Facebook.
Kyle introduces Isaac.
LinkedIn.
Kyle introduces Isaac to Instagram, and the other one I don't use because I'm old.
TikTok.
No, I use that. That's fun. The other quick social media one. Crap, I can't think of words today.
Snapchat.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
And Isaac is just gone now for like an hour. So Furio and Kyle. And yes, along the way you discovered TikTok and YouTube, which
And Reddit.
kind of existed in 2005, but not really.
Okay, I add a mod onto his phone
Oh,
so
no.
that he doesn't have ads on
No.
YouTube.
Oh,
I still
no.
have an old ass Nokia brick.
We gave the tinfoil hat guy the internet.
Yes, you did. The internet of 2020. So,
Oh my
I need to upgrade
God.
my phone. I still have one of those old Motorola Nokias with the beep on the side.
I pull out an old phone that I use just as a beater burner and hand it to him. It's like an iPhone 8.
it's life-changing.
That's literally
The choir
more than
actually
my
plays in
current
your
phone.
head.
Oh, you're just gonna make the noise out loud.
Yeah, it's kind of
What is
crappy.
this?
It's kind of crappy. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna break this.
it'll work. Oh, but it's got Gorilla Glass on it.
I go ahead and try and fold it in half.
I was gonna say, do you try to fold it?
It does
All
not
right.
fold. Not break either. Okay,
So me and Kyle.
Start whacking it on the counter.
so
Turn on.
There's a button for that. I explained to him the basics of phone care before I walk away with him, or with him having it.
I'm gonna get
So, which room do you want to start in? They've got a dining room that's basically just a dining room. Then there's a study attached to the dining room. Kitchen and laundry room, and then upstairs there's 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. One of the bedrooms has been converted into an office. One looks like a guest room, one's Fetch's room.
Oh, so they didn't keep Kyle's room the entire time? Or Reese's room the entire time?
No.
Own character, and I can't get right.
No, they did not keep Reese's room from 25 years ago or whatever. But yeah.
Then I'd like to start in the office.
Yeah, I think the office. I was gonna say that too.
Alright. Since you don't have time pressure, we won't do an extended roll. We will do investigation plus intelligence for Kyle. And we will do streetwise plus wits for Furio. Furio knowing which files are probably most important to somebody who has things to hide.
Wait, say that again.
You're going to roll streetwise plus wits.
Got it. Thank
You're going
you.
to combine your results, and you're going to tell me what you get.
Streetwise and wits.
And investigation and intelligence.
Mhm.
Alright.
Two
total
successes.
successes.
Okay.
Wait, you only had 3 dice for that roll?
Because I have a -2 still,
He has a condition.
Oh, your willpower, yeah.
which means boom, one more beat.
Yep.
Which means up that experience, baby.
Which room did you start in?
The office.
Would 3 have made a major difference?
No, 5 would have.
Yeah, okay.
1 to 4 is all the same. This house, you find it in a corner of the office in a box. It's been tossed in there for a long time. An old security system. It's since been upgraded. But looking at it, you realize that that security system would have been active when fake Fetch Reese disappeared that night. And this is the kind that recorded that shit on VHS tapes. You don't find any VHS tapes in this room.
No VHS tapes. Okay.
All right.
Actually, I got a question. Where's the office compared to where I'm at?
You're nowhere near it.
Is it on the same floor, though?
Nope.
Okay, so it's downstairs, I'm guessing?
Oh.
Oh, it's upstairs, the office?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just going to yell from downstairs, how the hell do you play Snake on this thing?
You go to a website like Congregate or some old-ass site like that. Newgrounds. Yeah, that's one of them.
I'm just going to get mad and chuck the phone at the wall.
It just bounces off. Ask Gorilla Glass.
Same thing you do with a Nokia.
So there was a camera in here, you said?
The old security system that would have been used 20 years ago is here, but not the tapes.
But not the tapes.
So I'd like to go to the Fetches room next.
On your way through the hallway, please roll. Jump back and forth between
I'd like to do something else.
Okay.
I'll tell him I'll catch up with him, but I want to check in here for just one more time.
For what?
I want to check, like, kind of do that thing where you check the walls and the dimensions and see if everything checks out, and see if maybe he put or even kind of like do like a stomp on the floorboards kind of thing, and see if I can find a hidden compartment in the office somewhere, either in the wall or in the floor, where they would have stashed security cameras and tapes.
There is not, but it occurs to you most houses have an attic.
Okay. And then Kyle gets this turn then, because I'm doing that this whole turn.
Okay. You go into the Fetches room. Investigation plus intelligence. Again.
I have a feeling I'm going to get some other situation like going to the back of church last time. 3 successes.
Okay. Find a personal journal, but it's written in some kind of personal shorthand. Basically, and this is a real life thing too, you can learn shorthand and then put your own twist on it so only you can read it. That's what this is. You could break it if you had some kind of code breaking skill or knowledge or help or whatever.
Or the person who wrote it?
The person who wrote it is on fire and impaled on wood in the hedge.
Oh, okay.
Which skill would be code breaking?
In this game, we would need to use...
I would assume investigation?
No. Some kind of combined extended role using subterfuge, computer, and academics.
Okay.
Would I be able to use my Codex ability, which is to increase mental capacity, processing power, ability to remember literally anything I've ever read, recall, collate, and process that information at speeds most people can only dream of?
You can get bonus dice to the roll.
I'll burn it, because that's a health and a willpower.
Is that a thing you want to sit and do now? Even with that, it'd take a long time.
Then I'll wait until it's more useful.
Okay. You meet up in the hallway. I found a journal. I think we should find an attic. Whatever you say to each other.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go.
I go look for the little drawstring that pulls the ladder down into the attic.
You don't find one, but you do find some weird shit that in the upstairs bathroom there's a door, and in that door is a walkway attic. Like a gabled attic.
Fucking weird. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It even has a window.
All right. I go up.
And you just walk into it. It's like an unfinished room being used as an attic almost, except it's too tiny to be a room. You walk inside and it's full of boxes. You toss through them, no roll necessary, to eventually uncover a big-ass cardboard box full of VHS tapes, all neatly labeled.
I'm surprised they didn't just burn these.
Labeled by dates,
okay.
titles.
Dates.
How are they labeled? Dates. Can we go back to the... How far back?
Back to the day that this crime supposedly occurred.
Okay.
Do we have it back to when Reese was actually abducted?
No.
Okay.
So the crime that we're investigating was...
Now here's the weird part. The last date on the security tapes that are in this box is the day after the crime. Nothing after that. It's all... So, the day after Reese actually disappeared up to the day after fake Reese disappeared is the timeline of tapes you have.
The day after fake Reese up to the day after
No,
real
the
Reese?
day after real Reese up to the day after fake Reese.
So legitimately, it was only watching
The real parents
fake
bought the
Reese.
security system the day after fake Reese disappeared.
Day after fake Reese disappeared, or the day after
The real Reese, I apologize, yeah.
Okay. So this entire thing was watching fake Reese. Maybe.
No, you think something must have happened. Reese probably doesn't know what. When Reese was actually kidnapped, there was probably some kind of attempt to break in, so the parents got paranoid and bought a security system to keep their son safe. And then when the Fetches took over, they canned it. They didn't care. And the Fetches apparently weren't intelligent enough to know that you probably should direct these tapes.
Okay. So that's how long Reese's parents have been gone for.
You have the 2 or 3 years of tapes between fake Reese and real Reese. Is it the length of time before his parents were replaced?
Okay.
So, which includes the date that the crime went down, the big one, the one you care about.
Which was what again?
Fake Reese.
The abduction of fake Reese. Okay.
Yes.
So, we obviously want to pull that tape.
Yes. Second to the last.
Yep. So obviously pull the last one just to do it. That one with the big crime. I'd just like to pull that entire week, basically.
I'd also like to pull the first week just so that I can see how... Well, give Reese something of his parents of before they were dead.
Let's say this. It's not like there's any trouble for us to carry a single box of tapes out. So let's take all the tapes. But I do think we were kind of on the right track when we get to the point where we're going to have to watch these. Those will be the 2 frames that I think will be most important, but at least let's have the other tapes in case something else needs to be kind of gone back through at a later time.
We jump scenes forward to you're back at your hotel room now, except now you have adjoining rooms, and the bed that Macintosh was using is Isaac's.
I have a
means he's bunking with you, Fontaine.
I have a bed. I just break down crying.
Fontaine, how did your healing roll go?
Well, it depends on how bad was this. Like she.
Reese had 2 aggravated.
Okay. So what I can do is, can I preemptively fulfill one of my virtues to get the willpower I would need to do my power?
I don't know. You think you filled it?
It would be generous, because what I'm going to do is use my ability Lay on Hands, where I spend willpower
Have none.
to heal, and I suffer half the damage I heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a...
There's other hurt people, too. Furio's hurt. Kyle's not.
Yeah, I'll be fine by tomorrow.
I'll do like a regular, like, medicinal doctor stuff for them, but I'll use my actual voodoo powers on Reese.
Okay.
So that is
describe that all epic and
Sure. It's presence and empathy. So I just want to roll that. Let's see how it goes.
So just to make double check, all 5 of us have an adjoining double room.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna poke my head into the other side of the rooms and be like, "Can someone show me how to get to my AOL and aim?"
This is a worse headache than I've ever felt using my powers.
Seriously? 0 successes? Seriously? Oofta.
You only had 4 dice?
We have that negative too. We've got to get willpower back.
Well, no, I would have gotten willpower back for this. 2 plus 1. Yeah, no, I only have 4 dice for that. The skills for that ability. It doesn't use my occult skills.
Can we say that we did this in the morning when he'd have regained willpower last night and lost that condition?
No,
you can take as much time as you want. You're not on a deadline now.
I already used I already got rid of that condition because I got the willpower for being generous.
So then you only have 4 dice for medicine?
No,
or you still have more conditions?
It's not a medicine roll. To use that power is empathy.
Oh.
Presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's power, that's right. Wow, it got real dark, Patty.
The lights just went on. That was spooky.
That was.
What the hell kind of seance are you doing over there?
This is the proper lighting for Chronicles of Darkness magic, yes.
I mean, if that's the case, no, too far.
Okay, there we go.
The
so
spirits turn the lights back on.
I guess it failed. Rip.
Dramatic failure.
You could make it a dramatic failure, yes. Get a B.
No, I've already hurt Reese enough.
No, if you dramatic fail this one, you'll heal Reese and double hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Or just fail and nothing happens. It just fails.
I already have a shit ton of damage. I'm sorry. I'm just going to regular fail. When we get back to the hotel, I will kind of like do a group triage session and attempt to just using my, doctor bag and any roots and plants and stuff I found along the way, attempt to heal them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
So like medicine and
Intelligence or wits, whichever's higher.
Medicine and wits. 4 successes.
So, you're able to downgrade one of your aggravated to lethal. That's the best you can do for him today.
Cool.
But you can repeat that on everyone else who's hurt. And it will be the same thing. You'll downgrade a lethal to a bashing or heal a bashing.
Furio. Yeah. Kyle, did you get hurt?
I'm good. Any damage that I get, 24 hours for the most part.
Okay, so I'm healed up.
So my 2 aggravateds healed. So I now have a lethal instead, and then I've got 2 bruised. So.
Oh yeah, I got 2 bruised. I forgot about that.
It's been over half an hour, I'd say, right?
Yes.
Since our fight. So then you don't have 2 bruised anymore.
Oh, okay.
I have 5 lethal.
Oh.
Ooh.
Get yourself some cream.
Physician, heal thyself.
I'm gonna go take a trip to Kmart. You need me to pick up anything?
Damn it.
I mean, Kmart didn't start selling alligator milk, did it? This one here drank all of mine.
I didn't drink all of it, just like half.
What?
I didn't know that alligators get milked.
Alligator milk?
Alligator milk.
Is that some kind of fancy drink I don't know about?
No.
It's the milk from an alligator.
Yeah.
This isn't something that changed in 15 years. That was weird.
This ain't no energy sports drink or nothing. It's literally the milk from an alligator.
Yeah, you're on your own on that one.
Okay.
Unless Sears and Roebuck have
You
it.
asked if you could give me anything. That's what you could have gotten me.
If they have, do they have it at Kmart?
I don't know. Came on out of business in Louisiana.
What?
Oh, you see, everything's Wally World now.
Who? What?
Walmart.
Wally World? Am I speaking a different language?
Yeah, you kind of are.
Walmart
Boy.
was definitely a thing for you back then, but super Walmarts were still kind of new. They were all mostly regular.
So we've got like marketplace Walmarts and super Walmarts and regular Walmarts and.
I tell you what, you can get me this, and I will send him. I will give him like
Fine, I'll just go to Sears.
No, I'm gonna give him my secret list.
Okay.
You're gonna have a hard time finding a Sears. You're actually gonna be easier finding a Kmart, man. At least Kmart's still have their raggedy ass old stores.
You know what? I'm gonna
Steve,
have to
describe that part because you're in the room. Only the last thing.
I'm gonna have to go to Toys R Us and buy some Legos or something to make.
In the
myself
middle
feel
of this
better.
conversation.
So you see me kind of, just checking my phone like normal, right? Just do. I kind of get a look. I'm like, interesting. Boom! And the whole phone just explodes in my hand. Like, just literally explodes.
The hell was that?
What just
Oh,
happened?
you got one of them Note 5s or whatever.
What?
You know you're supposed to turn those back in, right? They did a recall on them.
The hell's
Yeah,
a
man.
Note 5?
Okay. I'm just gonna need to sit you in front of Reddit for like a good couple hours.
Reddit, that's your choice. That's better than 4chan.
The hell is Reddit?
My character's late 20s. Of course it's gonna be Reddit.
Actually,
So-
did I age normally or did I
Nope,
just...
you're 6 months older.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay,
Wait,
So-
how old are you then?
You don't need to know.
how old do you look? You have to tell them that much.
Yeah.
Okay, I look I'm like in my 30s.
Okay.
Okay,
You're not dating me, you don't even know how old I am.
you can rest for the night before you deal with all of this tomorrow and at least have all of you get some willpower back, not just Patty. Fontaine.
Wait, what?
You're gonna rest for the night before we do any more rolls on the investigation. So that the rest of them can get willpower back, not just you.
Nope.
Reese gets 2 points, Furio gets 2 points. You don't need any. Isaac, actually, because you don't lose any. And you get 2 points also, Kyle, because you well fulfilled your vices, and in Reese's case, you're a threat.
And that's 2 points of willpower, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
You decide to go out for that night, Isaac, but there isn't a Walmart here, or a Kmart, or any of those things. There's a grocery store chain you've never heard of, a Tractor Supply, a Dollar General, a Family Dollar, and a bunch of mom and pop stores that are
I
all
am not
closed because
okay.
it's past 5.
I am not okay right now. I stopped. I just asked somebody on the side of the road to find the closest First Union Bank.
2.5 hours north. You're in the Great White North, man.
There's not even a Wally World?
Nearest Wally World is 50 minutes west.
Is there anything open?
This is my real town, by the way.
I know, and that's what makes it even better.
Is there anything
Ever
open
wanted to
right
do this because it's hilarious? Is there what?
now? Is there anything open?
Yeah, the Dollar General, the Family Dollar, the Tractor Supply, and the grocery store chain you've never heard of. All the mom and pop stores are closed because it's after 5.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go take a look at very skeptically with my aluminum hat.
There's also a Hardee's and a Burger King that look exactly like they did to you in 2005.
At least
And a bunch of
something,
restaurants and like 50 bars.
Oh my god. Well, at least 2 things don't change. Jesus.
So what are you doing now?
I'm gonna head towards the grocery store because I have a list.
What's on that list, Patty? Fontaine.
On the
That
list,
matters to the game, I mean, not the silly things.
Oh no. It was just all the fixins and materials for a crawfish boil.
Actually, I have a question.
You're able to get that.
Do I have any money on me? Or are any of my
You
cards
still have your
good?
wallet, which is returned to normal now that you're back in the real world. So they're going to look at you funny because your cash is way outdated, but it's still cash. It's still legal.
Fair enough.
Your credit card, it's not going to work, but...
Crap. Can someone find... I'm just going to ask somebody to locate the nearest payphone.
You get blank stares. There are no payphones anymore. What's wrong with you? You got a cell phone?
Maybe? I don't know anymore.
The Verizon store's down that way. They're open for another 2 hours.
The who? Oh man, I need help. I'm just gonna go into this unknown supermarket and just start buying stuff. I'm gonna buy like 12 boxes of cookies.
You're able to get about half of the things on your list, but you do get all the things that Fontaine needs, because it seems the food prices here are twice normal.
Oh
Great
my
White
God.
North.
Why the hell is everything so expensive?
The cashier tells you because the cost it takes to get things here.
Where the hell is here?
You're in a little town on Lake Michigan in the Upper Peninsula of the state of Michigan.
The hell am I doing here?
Apparently where that one guy that had a little crazy fit is from. That's what you gather from overhearing them. It was his house.
All right, I'm just gonna buy everything I can and just slowly trudge my way, like internally sobbing.
The cookies are really good.
I'm sure the cookies are fantastic. I'm just gonna go through like as many packages as I want on my way back to the hotel, and just like stuff the wrappers in my pockets.
Actually, you feel a little better. Because there are so many flavors for you now. What the hell is this? And they're all so good.
Oh my God. They even have fudge covered ones.
Yes. What?
The hell is this blasphemy? I don't know, but it's damn delicious.
Anything else anyone wants to do before sleeping for the night?
When he comes back, the first thing I'm going to say is, why didn't you just get it delivered?
What?
The groceries, why didn't you just get them delivered? It's a thing that started because of the pandemic. Well, some places had it before that, but yeah. You just get your stuff delivered to your house, man.
Does anybody know how to speak this man's language and translate this to simple English?
Wait, you mean he's not speaking simple English?
I have no
Okay.
idea what the hell he's talking about.
Okay, right. So
It's
basically,
like when you go. It's like when you get an Uber Eats.
yeah.
Okay, one, what the hell is an Uber?
Isaac, look, plain and simple. Here's the thing, okay? Basically, the economy is so shot to shit that people use all their spare time to get little tiny jobs that pay them like $5. And you can basically have people go pick up your fucking McDonald's for you and bring it to you if you're too lazy to get up and go get it yourself.
My God,
And
where
that's
the hell
called
is this
Uber
15 years ago?
Eats, which is based off of Uber, which is basically a taxi system that other people drive you around with.
Except you discover that none of those services are available in this town.
While they're blowing his mind, I take all the ingredients he got and I ask the kitchen for one of their pots and I go outside with just a burner and just throwing. You see
has a burner
outside, just throwing a bunch of shit in a pot.
So, the meal Fontaine creates is amazing. What else are people doing before you sleep?
I have a question.
I
Yes.
completed my aspiration to have crawfish boil.
Oh boy. Okay. A. What the fuck is a crawfish?
You know now.
You know, one of the mud bugs.
Ooh, I know what those are.
I hold one up. How the fuck do you eat this?
All right, well,
I just grab it and I snap
No,
it.
no. I legitimately need Patty to answer this question. It's important.
Okay, well, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the pot right where the head meets the tail. You see that kind of nice division line right there. It's natural almost. You see it? And you're gonna pull the pot so you got two halves. Okay. And all that juice that run out there, you're gonna tip it over so it don't fall out. You're gonna hold the head like a thimble. Okay. All right, you're gonna take that head and you're just gonna put it to your mouth like this. And
that's fucking disgusting.
And you
Meanwhile, I've got like 20 of them.
You haven't tried it yet, have you?
I drank someone's fucking blood today, and this is fucking disgusting.
Have you tried it yet? That was pretty goddamn delicious. Yeah, that'll slap the little tickles off your background, won't it? Uh-huh. Now, the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take that half that had the tail, right? You're gonna take the tail, and you're just gonna crack it. You're gonna crack it around where it have the little edge, right? You're gonna crack it open, and you'll be able to pick out the meat with it. You're gonna be one little piece of meat. It's gonna be a whole lot of work for a little bit of meat, but it's gonna be totally worth it.
Inferio horribly cracks open.
Yeah, you splinter the meat, and
just terrible form, and yeah, okay. And then that happens for a little while. But I just wanted to make sure Patty included to suck the head first.
Yeah. And you also got your potatoes and your andouille, and you got all the fixings that you need.
I'm just gonna hand him my plate for another helping.
So I have a rules question really quickly.
Yes.
What does it take to meditate?
To accomplish what goal?
So it says I can do something after I successfully meditate. And then meditate has a rule on Vampire the Requiem 2nd edition, page 164.
For you, just resolve plus composure roll. A little weird for a vampire, but you're not full, so I don't care.
How long does that take?
At least an hour.
Okay, so that's separate from sleeping, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I would like to meditate in the presence of it, kind of like how when everyone's kind of like doing dinner and getting ready and doing their thing, I'd like to like put my sword out and do like a kind of battle meditation sort of thing.
Resolve plus composure -1 because they're very distracting.
That's fine. Resolve.
Plus you're keeping one closed eye on Reese.
Composure. Resolve plus composure?
Yep, -1.
Okay. Now, give me 1 second. Hold on.
I know what you're going for here. I approve it.
Is there anything I can do to get that to a 1?
Yes, take a critical failure and I'll allow it to succeed with a horrible side effect.
Let's do it.
+1 beat.
So, I meditate. At first, it seems like a kind of normal thing, right? You know meditation. You know, I do that. So I get down into kind of like on my my legs, kind of underneath me, on my knees, the sword and scabbard out in front of me. I take my jacket off, take my shirt off, and you can see kind of like battle scars and wounds and stuff like that underneath. And I sit kind of like with my hands on my hips, and I just sort of meditate, and I go into this deep trance. And then after about an hour of this, you kind of are just kind of moving around, going about what you guys are doing. Eventually, I kind of like drift into the background, and you kind of like just work around me. And then, in a voice that's mine, but then not mine at the same time, correct me if this is incorrect wording at all, but it's basically the prince comes for you. Defend yourself and strike him down. Only then will you be safe.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is you fail to recover any willpower that night.
Fuck.
The second thing that happens is this won't kick in until you investigate more information, because then it'll matter more. You'll see. So it's slowly worming its way into their heads because you did it for something wrong.
Because what was the last thing you said?
You did something wrong, critical failure.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay.
I didn't hear what he said. That was really weird.
Reese!
I didn't hear anything. I have my hat on.
Go ahead and roll, what do we have to roll for that? I don't remember now.
If it's for my thing, I don't think there is a.
It is not.
Okay.
It is Reese's devious thing.
Ah, go ahead.
Base roll is oh wow, that's amazing. You're so mean and you don't even know it.
Me?
Are you gonna harvest or reap? Harvest means happy feelings. Reap means not so happy. Reaping means you rip the emotions from them and make them have breaking points. Harvest is gentle, you get less. There's a lot of them.
Harvest. I'm gonna be nice for once.
So, they're all sound asleep now. It's 2 a.m. I need to know, before we do this roll, one by one, what do you whisper into their sleeping ears, starting with Fontaine?
So, I'm supposed to be inciting happy things, yes. Okay. I tell Fontaine that he is one of the greatest healers, and that everyone is grateful for his abilities, and he should be more proud of what he does.
Okay. What about the new guy?
Oh god. I just stare at him for a second. Reese is just hands on his hips, like, the fuck do I say? Like, your hat?
Okay. What about... Not gonna have a lot of luck there. What about Kyle?
I tell him that his prowess with fire is unmatched, and the denizens of the hedge should beware, because even when confronted with the distorting abilities that the hedge contains, he was still able to commune with the fire.
And last but not least, Furio.
Oh, you mean that jerk who bit me? No.
Your best friend who bit you. That's
Reese
permanent.
Oh no. Reese is just gonna bend down and be like, "You smell really good."
I love Reese's idea of best friend. It's amazing. So,
Reese doesn't know how to best friend.
right.
Neither does Fury.
Reese knows how to seduce, so it's best
This
friend
is
with
gonna be
benefits, right?
amazing.
So, let's do... You didn't exactly lie, so we're gonna do... kind of. We're gonna do persuasion plus manipulation. Roll it.
Oh boy. Alright, there's manipulation. I have found persuasion. Any bonus dice?
Yes, but just roll that first, and then we'll do the bonus dice one at a time. Okay.
Just one.
Okay, now for Fontaine. +2.
So do I just strictly roll the bonus dice and none of
You can
my...
do it even easier. Just hit that D10 twice under the...
Oh.
Yeah, for this, it's fine. Alright. And then, no bonus for new guy.
Dang it.
+3. +3 for Kyle, because that's the seat of what he thinks his self-esteem is.
Aw.
That and one other thing that you don't need to know, because it's a secret. Do 3 more D10 for him.
Dose. Well, actually, you need to roll one more if we're doing exploding D10s.
Yeah, roll another D10. Okay. And then +1 for Furio.
You mean I didn't get an epic amount of dice for that?
No, but he does like self-affirmation.
What's my +1 too?
It's not for you, it's for him.
Next time, tell Furio that he's got a purty mouth.
So, Fontaine.
Yes.
You wake up with only 1 point of gained willpower, not 2. From the sleeping and the vice.
Okay.
Same thing, all 4 of you lose a point of willpower. Now, Reese, remember you have a cap, so up to your cap, you harvest 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 points of glamour from them. And you all have very weird but very relaxing dreams, so you all feel better when you wake up.
I'm gonna wake up and turn the TV on.
How long does it take lethal damage to heal?
Well, 2 days for 1 point. You're halfway there.
So I still have all 5 lethal.
Like, you could self-treat yourself. It's a new day before we do anything else.
Yes.
That medicine roll. Do it. Because you could downgrade one of the lethal to bashing, which will then go away in 15 minutes.
And you could do that to me after I finish doing my thing too.
Yeah, you could
That'd
do it
be
once
great.
to... You could do it once to each of them because they had full bed rest.
I have a question.
I'll do myself first. 1 success.
Complete! You can... You can basically just remove it. You don't have to downgrade it first because you'll be in the hotel room most of the day reviewing evidence.
Alright, Kyle.
Yes, Furio.
Is this house supposed to be like this typical kind of like 2-story house kind of thing, and
Yep.
tied, and then it connected back into the what you call it?
No, there was just a portal there. It
There
had
was a
nothing to
portal
do
there.
with the house. It was a catch.
Do they have like a garden or rose bushes outside, anything like that?
Yeah, they had typical house plants in a wooded off area around the sides of the house.
Is there any sort of thorny, viney thing I can go get?
No, not this time of year.
3 successes on my treatment of Kyle.
Wait, yes, viney, yes, thorny, no.
Okay.
Also, your sword's not a snake anymore. I forgot.
Sure,
basically,
I
it'll
assumed
be-
that was the thing.
Basically, you'll remove 1 lethal patty unless you get 5 successes, then you can remove 2.
Okay, who else is
Just
here?
Furio.
I
I thought he healed me already.
New day.
had one lethal. Or not lethal. Yeah, lethal. Yeah.
Reese, you're healed.
You both
Yay.
heal 1 more. So, Reese, your lethal goes away, but your other aggravated is still aggravated.
Wait, I thought the 2 aggravateds were healed.
No.
I only do 1.
1 aggravated went to lethal, the other one is unchanged.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And now that one that went to lethal's gone. And for you, Furio, lethal, if you had any lethal left, it's gone. 1 point.
Okay. I'm completely healed then.
Okay. And that's all you can do today.
Do they have a craft room? Did the wife maybe have like a craft room or something like that?
No. Which would have been a clue to their identity if you'd explored the house before they attacked you, yeah.
Is there anything
Spartan
in the house?
really weird. What are you looking for specifically? What are you trying to get at here?
So I need to rewrap my sword, but I want to rewrap it with a very sort of specific concept in mind.
I mean, they don't have anything crafty in the house, no.
Okay. Well, then
The town does.
I was gonna say, then Furio gets up relatively early, right? And how far is the walk into town?
This entire city's like a square mile and less, because it's very tiny.
So I walk to the hardware store or the craft store or whatever.
Tractor
happens
Supply,
to be
yes.
there. Yeah. And I buy something that would act as a wrap, something that I could easily like tie and do a traditional katana wrap on. But
They have anything you need here.
then I
for that.
also want to buy roofing nails.
They have that too.
Short nails.
Yep, they have
Very,
that
very
too.
short. I buy a box of those as well.
Tractor Supply is basically a hardware that also supplies farms. Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah. So
You would know that, you're in Florida.
from the tiniest
Mhm.
fucking town in the world. Yeah. So when I do the wrap, I only need a couple of these nails, but you can buy a box of like 500 for $2. So I do the wrap, and every so often I want to take one of the nails, I'll file it off the flat part that you would use to actually hammer down, because with roofing nails you've got the end, and then it usually has like a green flat plastic piece to help put it in place.
Mhm.
So I'll hack off the edge of that, so it's just like literally just the tiniest spike, right? And I want to actually run that through my wrap as well in certain places, so that you have to hold the katana in the exact right place to not basically get pricked by them. But then also what that will help me do is when I want to draw blood from my spells, I can, instead of cutting myself, I can literally just switch my position and just start making my hands bleed down the handle.
I like it. You do so. I will not require you to roll for that.
So if anyone tries to pick up my sword without knowing where to touch it,
It hurt.
All right, there, Blade.
You grab the blade, right?
yeah, just grab the Sharpie part.
Yeah, and when
Sharpie part?
red stuff starts coming down your hands, you're doing it right.
Exactly. At least that's how you've seen me fight so far.
Yeah, I know my character knows nothing about swords, so yeah, that I mean it works for you.
So tape time.
Yes.
And journal.
So, I'm just
Okay.
gonna watch TV in the hotel room and wonder how come Paul Walker's not in the Fast and Furious 8, apparently.
Actually, they're commandeering the TV to watch the security
Fucking
tapes.
yikes. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's okay. I pull out a tablet and
No. He's a hunter. He's involved in the exploration. No
Yeah, this is
tablet
while
for
everyone
you.
was still waking up.
Nope. You're a hunter. You're part of this. Or else you're useless to the team. Okay. So, you play the tape. And you let Reese actually watch a bunch of stuff from when his parents were still his parents, which is very nice.
That's why we got the rest of them.
Yep. How Reese reacts to that is up to Reese. Now, when you get to the important day, the actual moment of the house being broken into, remember, the report says Dad woke up in the middle of the night hearing a struggle, went downstairs with his rifle/shotgun, whatever it was, saw the skinwalker monster with the deer skeleton head attacking his son, shot the deer walker monster. Mom and Dad passed out. When they woke up, it was just a dead dude, and the son was gone. They assumed kidnapped, and what was left was a sun-shaped pile of leaves, twigs, buttons. That's what the police report said. The tape shows in the middle of the night, the house is broken into, but the window slides open and you don't see anything. And like fog rolls in through the window, rolls across the floor, and coalesces into a naked guy, very hairy, with an epic beard, and a savage-looking face and pointed ears, which slowly resolves into a more normal-looking biker sort. Who then looks around for something, grabs it, and wraps it around himself. He slips up the stairs, heads to the bedroom, kicks the door in. Mom and Dad are screaming. There's no audio on this kind of security tape. He goes after the dad. He smiles. He has fangs. And this does not look like Furio. This is a real vampire, all the way. You're all hunter enough to recognize that. But he knows what a fanger looks like in your line of work. The dad is attacked, but he freaks out and attacks the gangrel. But even Reese, who's watching and can use his glamour, sees that this is real mom and dad. They're not fetches at this point. They're people. Dad is wildly outmatched. Dad is killed. Neck is broken. Back is broken. Mom escapes the room during this. The outside security system, you switch to that on a different tape, and you see that Mom makes it to the car. Gangrel goes out the second floor window, lands in the driveway. Mom, instead of backing off like the Gangrel thought she was going to do, with a determined look on her face, heads right at him and hits him, crushing him into the house. Then she backs up to hit him again, but he leaps onto the hood, and she hits the house again, only trapping his legs. He punches through the windshield and just tears her throat out. He sits there for a minute, and eventually he yanks and rips his leg off and crawls back into the house, heavily damaged and bleeding. Crawls back up the stairs, feeds on Dad, and his wounds start to knit like they do. He just lays there, and like 30 minutes pass. And then, he gets up slowly and starts ransacking the house with a limp and a hobble because he's still healing. And then outside, you see the Skinwalker appear, and it does look terrifying. Even through the picture, it makes you feel wrong. It makes you feel dread. The deer skeleton for a head and the horns and the bipedal body, but the knees go the wrong way. He goes into the house. It goes and looks at the house, looks in the car, looks upstairs where the lights are on, and leaps up through the second floor window from the ground. Camera on the inside shows him charge the Gangrel, who looks surprised, gores him with the horns, and then stakes him. He then walks over to the phone, picks up the phone, and makes a call. While he does, he drags the Gangrel downstairs, making sure that his head hits everything metal along the way. Tosses him on the couch and waits for the sheriff. He's talking to the Gangrel the whole time, so clearly he knows Furio. Staking is only paralysis and it can be heard. The sheriff shows up. No lights. Walks inside. Looks around. Looks right up at the camera. Walks upstairs into the office. And all the cameras are turned off at that point. And that's the end of the footage. Furio.
Sorry for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll Resolve plus. What have I been doing for? Make sure I stay consistent for your perception rolls.
I believe Composure.
Yeah. Wits plus Composure. Thank you. Yes, you were right. Wits plus Composure.
I recovered no willpower, you said, because of everything we did.
You recovered 1 point for sleeping, not the second point for fulfilling your vice. Or, I call it vice for you, but you know what I mean.
Oh, thank God. So that -2 goes away. Okay. I thought because of the thing we talked about. All right, cool. 2 successes.
You recognize that Gangrel.
The one that got staked but healed him, or the one that lost his leg, healed himself, got staked, and then dragged downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Who dat?
He was previously in the prince's retinue. You know about him because Which did we say? Was your mother or your father the vampire?
Mother.
Your mother used to tell you about the people she used to hang out with because she was a harpy, socialite in the vampire world.
Okay.
And she used to always love messing with him whenever they had meetings.
So this was just some guy she used to kind of fuck around with?
Right, but that means he's part of the city's retinue. He's not an outsider. He used to be an insider at some point.
Okay.
And she would always show you old pictures and shit.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't know where this guy is now, would I?
No. You've never actually met him. No one's ever talked about him in the time you've been alive. Or paying attention, I should say.
Sure. Been involved.
Now I'm gonna need first Fontaine make the same wits plus composure roll.
Two successes.
You spend a lot of time communicating with the dead, and sometimes they're hard to hear. So you're able to make out some of what they're saying on the lips. Souchois comes up a lot. I don't know what that means. It's a French word, though.
Wait, our French guy doesn't know what the French word means?
Yeah,
Asian and French are very different.
he can figure out what it means, but it doesn't mean anything to him.
Okay.
But they say Souchois several times. You can tell the group about that and see what you come up with. Now I'm going to need Kyle to do the same roll.
Two successes.
Okay.
Those rolls were brilliant. 3 1s, a 2. But 2 10s.
You saw the sheriff in that thing, and you saw the sheriff one of the days you were at a cafe or a restaurant, I forget which, but I mentioned it in a previous session. Same guy, just much older now. And last but not least, wits plus composure for Isaac.
Oh, 1.
One success. Okay. In this game, just so you know, Tim, 1 to 4 successes is the same. Yep. 0, 1 to 4, or 5. Yes, Reese.
Yes, and rolling 10 again, which is the number 1 done.
Oh crap! I hit the wrong one.
Reese is
Go ahead.
sorry.
Should I re-roll that?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Um,
I swear I thought I hit 1. Oops.
hold on, I gotta find what your clue was.
While you guys are doing this, Reese is just staring at the TV screen. Just kind of staring.
Oh, that's what it was. The whole time they were doing stuff all night and you were trying to catch up with the world, you also went through all the stuff on their investigation up to this point, including the list of 12 people they found who used to be members of the church. And one of the names catches your eye, and they can make them rewind the tape, and you look real close. The sheriff's name badge. He's one of those 12 still surviving people they got that used to be a member of the cult church.
Sheriff?
Yeah.
One of us. I mean,
let me guess. He did it for the greater good.
Someone does a quick Google of Souchois, and you get nothing until Fontaine's like, no, this is how you spell that. And you discover it's a lighthouse about 20 miles from where you're at.
Sueshaw. Souchois.
And you discover it's a lighthouse about 20 miles from where you're staying at the hotel.
No, it's SHWA.
It's very isolated on a peninsula out in the lake.
Okay.
Schwa. Okay, fun.
And that is where we'll pause till next session when you can investigate the creepy lighthouse.
aww.
Oh, I want to go find the vampire.
I want to go down the street and see all the things that are not where I remember.
Oh man, we could do a creepy lighthouse scenario. Fucking dope.
So like,
And it really is a creepy lighthouse, isn't that correct?
yes, it is fantastic. And you know, finally Reese quits just staring at the TV and he looks at every one of the hunters. He's like, that movie was so fake. The special effects were horrible. We watch something else.
No hint of irony or sarcasm.
I just take and put one of the original movies, like the first week of security tapes in, so that Reese sees just actual parents going through a normal day cycle.
This is much better. Thanks.
How much do you sit through? Give me hours or minutes. You can do the whole day.
He's kind of gonna go despondent and watch until someone makes him stop.
Which plus resolve, Furio.
Oh. Come on. 3.
You're walking past, like 2 hours later, getting a snack out of the mini fridge that's in the room where Reese is, and you just glance over and you're like, what? And you see that on that particular day, Reese's parents are having a little tea party for some friends. One of those friends is the sheriff of Chicago. Acting very perfectly human in that. There's no audio. Got his fangs retracted, smiling and laughing and making friends with the other people that are there. And clearly from the gestures and body language, he knows Dad well.
I'll drop whatever it was I was carrying.
It breaks. Dramatically.
Roll credits.
Exactly. Well, civilians, you've reached the end of this session alive and safe thanks to the Vigil, but have no fear. We will return next Wednesday to continue this story. But we're not quite done tonight. First, every player can vote for any other player. The recipient of a vote can use the vote to do one of two things. Gain 1 free real power, replenish, or use. Or gain a half an experience point. Players will tell you what they do with it after we vote. Starting with Fontaine, who and why?
Ooh. Gonna have to give it to Reese. That's why my vote usually goes, but just great role play, great in the hedge moments, great dealing with the facts of mom and dad
Thank you.
stuff.
Isaac.
I'm gonna have to give it also. Oh, excuse me, to Reese, because that was just a fantastic game. I really liked all the role playing, and I liked all the dynamics that went on with the game.
All right, and not Kyle Reese.
I'm gonna give it to our new guy Isaac because I'm having so much fun. Yeah, you just get an Uber, you know,
What?
like you
What the hell
do,
is an Uber?
or you just get Uber Eats.
Furio.
I mean, I guess if you don't want to Uber Eats, he could DoorDash it.
The hell's a DoorDash? Last time I did a DoorDash, there was snow and bag of flaming poop on somebody's doorstep.
God. And next time we can introduce him to Tinder and Grinder.
Yes.
The hell? Why are we grinding things in a fire?
I am giving my vote to Fontaine. Not only for the heals, but for correctly teaching the world how to eat some crawdads.
That is the correct way to eat crawfish for anyone who's watching. You absolutely do it the way I described.
Yeah.
Yep.
You twist and pull the head, and you better suck the juices from the head. If you waste that, bad.
The ghost, the
True
Lola
statement.
You're
Fontaine
fired.
controls will find you and will slap your crawfish head.
And Reese,
Oh, God. I'm
no
gonna
delays.
have
I
to
made
give
you
it-
last.
I know. I know exactly who it's going to, too. That one jerk that bit me. God. Rude.
Who could that have been?
I don't even know.
I didn't know I bit you.
Wow. Okay. Award recipients. Are you going to take the half an experience point for each vote, or are you going to take a free willpower replenish since you're all real low?
God, I need willpower so bad. I
I
need
only
it
got
so
1
bad.
point of willpower spent, but I'll take the willpower.
I
Okay.
think for
So
the
bad.
for the first time in my life, I'm not taking the experience because I need the goddamn willpower too.
And
I'm
I'm
Like,
looking
The
at
will to live after tonight.
So much
Looking at
willpower
mine.
damage in the changeling game, let me tell you.
So I
I'm
can
looking
get
at my willpower like I'm good, but I didn't get any votes.
What
I,
about you,
No.
Reese?
Oh,
I'm gonna take an experience from my 2 votes.
What about you? What were you saying, Steve? Sorry, I interrupted you.
I get how much willpower back for that?
1 point per vote.
That's it.
Yep.
Can't we convert beats to willpower as well?
Yes, you can. It costs
Isn't it 1 to 1?
2 for 1.
I thought. Is it? I
Yep.
thought it was 1 for 1.
Well, it's supposed to be an experience point, but I do half round down because I'm nice. The 1 for 1 with an experience, which is 5 beats. However, I'm letting you do 2 beats for 1.
Can we just like rest for a couple of days and get
Yes,
that willpower back?
you actually could because you're not on the deadline at the moment.
Can we do that as a group, please?
If you all, the majority
I have a
votes
lot
yes.
to catch up on.
I have 4 lethal damage and 1 willpower now. I'm
Let's
full
take
down.
like the weekend.
Yeah. If you take the weekend, you'll all recover 3 willpower and dump 2 up to 2 lethal.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
And
Let's
your
do-
last aggravated will downgrade to lethal.
Okay,
Reese.
If we do that, I'll take the experience instead.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
We will say you take the weekend to let your new revelation sink in and really thoroughly go over Reese's old house. You're not going to find anything, but at least it explains what you're doing.
Yeah,
And you research the lighthouse, so I can just give you the mundane information when we start.
Yeah, we'll get the mundane information. We'll role play for a little bit, catch
Yeah.
Isaac up because that's what we'll probably do with most of our
Yeah.
weekend.
All right, Hunter Cell, tell us what you're up to after this. Where can people watch you next?
I have been Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. You will find me here, not here, but you'll find me on our channel, Vorpal Tales, tomorrow, playing Starfinder with the awesome Space Lord Pajamas. And then on Friday, you will find me back on our channel playing Conan. And
It reminds
Other-
me, don't bail after the show.
okay.
That's
Ominous. And then, yeah, you'll find me here next week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, check me out.
So, I have been, currently am, and will most likely, for the foreseeable future, be Ever. And you can find me on the interwebs as Changeling Ever. You
For
will
now.
find me for now, because I'm a changeling. So, tomorrow you'll find me playing a rado mechanic with a little pet droid named Skitters. Drone, not droid, sorry. In Starfinder with the awesome DM Space Lord PJs. And then on Friday, you'll find me playing Freya, Ymir's daughter, who is... She's really working on how to say that one word.
well, doesn't
we won't
matter
get into
now.
that right now.
Ship's gone.
That ship has sailed?
Well, it was both. God damn it. It's okay, we can still teach her how to say Mitra.
No, I think that's a waste of time.
We'll see. But in between, until Monday, Animal Crossing, which apparently is code for DM. I don't know.
That or Pocket Widow. Who knows?
I'm telling you, dumpstering people in Overwatch with Widow.
Yeah, no. I mean, we found every account. I am Patrick. I am Patty Shakes everywhere on the internet. Next time you'll see me is on the Vorpal Tales Twitch channel, where I'll be playing Conan, my character Lysander the Pirate, who has just upgraded our ex-ghost ship, so that's pretty cool. I also have my own personal Twitch channel, Patty Shakes _, where the next time I'll be streaming there is tomorrow sometime, but then I also have a GM show I do on Saturdays. It's getting hyped up for Mad Mage on the Vorpal Tales channel starting October 6th. Everyone should totally check out that stream.
Yes, they should.
Nope.
I am Tim, and you can find me on the internet at Othellos all over the place. I will be back tomorrow.
99.
That's just my... What the heck is it? Twitter? Is that what that is?
Right. That's what they
I
need
don't
to
know.
look
I'm
you
from
up.
the past. How the hell do I know what anything is anymore? You can find me at Twitter at Othellos_99 and everywhere else just at Othellos. I will be back tomorrow to play Starfinder with the mighty Space Lord and his mighty pajamas. I will also be back next Tuesday for Scion, and then once again on Wednesday for this. I will be also streaming the creation of the Vorpal Tales Arc server on my personal Twitch, which is Othellos, and maybe some other random games.
I'm not going to interrupt you this time, Devin.
Well, I'm Devin. You can find me.
No, I'm kidding.
Guess I'm done. You can find me online at Sword of Sullied. I will be playing in tomorrow's Space Finder game, as well as Tuesday's Scion. Starfinder, Space Finder, Starfinder. My brain is. I gotta
promote it right. Gotta make pies and love you.
I gotta wake up in 4 hours.
Yes.
But you can find me here tomorrow, next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be lurking in between and playing Breath of the Wild, because that's what I do.
And I am Tyler, Eldritch Echoes on the internet. I will be running Session 4 of Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed of on Friday, exploring a cursed isle now that they can finally land in their cursed ship. Monday will be Mage of the Ascension, 20th Anniversary Edition, Session 10. They have discovered that there is a corruption in the ranks, and they must deal with it. Tuesday will be Session 3 of Scion Demigod. They're in the Mesopotamian underworld, and everything is just fine. It's fine. At the end of the month, we'll be beginning a Dune game on Sundays, Cult Divinity Lost on Fridays, and then in October, in time for Halloween, Geist the Sin Eaters on this channel. Be sure to check them all out. Remember, follow Vorpal Tales on Twitch, follow the Onyx Path on Twitch. Leave comments, give us follows and likes, join our Discord. The link is on our website, vorpaltales.com. Free to come hang out with awesome people. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/vorpaltales. All of your support in any form helps us keep this going. But for now, our hunters will return next week. Outmatched, outgunned, outglamored, but never giving up. You can rest easy knowing you are in safe hands. So until then, good night.
Good night.